All right, everybody, welcome. We're here tonight with Pasky's Slam Cake Vapes Truck Series at Chicagoland for playoff race number 2. I am in the booth tonight with Wingnut. What's up, dude?
Hey, mate, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. A little bit cold here today, man, but better now, you know what I mean? Let's see. How's it down there? Or up there? Where are you?
On the bottom side of the planet, mate. We're hanging on by our fingertips to the ground.
We're holding on to the sky, dude.
Oh yeah, we're hanging on, man. Like we're walking down to the toilet, man. It's a dangerous adventure.
Yeah, my son wants to go out that way and look for different kinds of poisonous things, bro.
Oh, I'm sure he'll find him if he looks hard enough.
Yeah, I told him about you. He's like, I gotta talk to him, so he'll be talking to you soon. Don't worry.
Oh no.
But we got a good race going on here tonight. Right now, qualifying is just about over, a little bit less than 4 minutes. So far, Hollingsworth's got the top spot, Ray Black Jr. and Chris Bouchard. Quickly, I want to pull up the top 12 here. Let me get rid of this qualify thing for a second. There's your top 12 that are in the playoff after last week's race. This is how they come into tonight's race. And only 8 drivers are going to move forward. So 4 drivers are going to drop off somewhere tonight in points. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see who.
Everything to race for. And this is going to be an interesting track for sure.
Yeah.
Chicagoland, it looks very overcast.
Yeah, it looks really. Let me see what they got for weather here right now. Yeah, overcast, 75 degrees, man.
Yeah, and I got to say, man, it is looking dark.
Got Rob Jenkins coming out to do a lap.
Yeah, I think he actually, he had a bit of a through-prop problem before. I'm hoping he's going to be alright. It seems like he only had one time. I don't think him and his brother lived together. I'm pretty sure they're well beyond that age, but they both kind of dropped out at the same time, interesting enough. Got one left. So hopefully he's alright. Hopefully he'll be all fine tonight.
Yeah.
He had a good showing yesterday.
He's got 14th right now. And let's see, we'll see if he passes the line one more time and increases that. He had a 31.003. Here he comes across the line. And he is going to stay 14th. So we are going to run to our national anthem, and then we'll be back for the grid to get these guys going tonight. So sit tight, and we'll be right back, everyone.
We are in the land of the free because of the brave. And so we ask by your grace that you would bring them home soon and safe. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
All right, we're back. Qualifying is just about done. 25 seconds and dropping. We'll get ready to get these guys gridded up. We'll see what kind of temperatures come up once we do get on the track here for the race tonight. Definitely going to be a good show here tonight. We got a lot of drivers out here too, Wingy.
Yeah, it looks like we got 28 if they all grid, and I believe they all will grid.
That'll be nice. That's going to be a nice field.
I say, for what I've seen in the practice and the laps on this track, we're going to see more people on the apron than, cooks in the kitchen. It's going to be crazy.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Alrighty, well, let's start qualifying over. So let's go through the grid, shall we?
Yes, sir.
I'll get him started for you, brother. Jeff Hollingsworth will be taking your pole today, followed up by Ray Black Jr. and Chris Bouchard in third. Then we got Matthew Terrell in fourth, Brandon Stokes in fifth, Josh Mayu in sixth, Devin Doss seventh, Tanner Costa eighth, Kevin Pasquich in ninth, and Joe Morganti round the top 10.
And then you got 11th, new driver I haven't seen before, Paul House. Ron Hollyfield starting 12th. 13th is going to be David Bigger. Rob Jenkins is going to be 14th. 15th is Sean Weaver. Bob Lacavara is going to start 16th. James McDavid 17th. Francois Pelletier in 18th. 19th is going to be Willie Glenn. Byron Rodney, wow, starting all the way back here in 20th. 21st, Johnny Antonucci. Robert Dudley going to start 22nd. 23rd is Corey Budnot. Nate Seifkers 24th. 25th is Mike Whitaker in that car. That, I'm going to say it. I love that paint job.
Oh,
Mark Jenkins going to roll off 26th. 27th, Michael Atkins Jr. And I believe Hoot Baker's going to round out the field in 28th. Yes, sir.
She's up very weird. Something very, very weird.
What's that?
Mark Jenkins is in the pits.
Maybe because I wonder if he got any practice laps in, because maybe that's why he had to start from the pits.
I don't know, but the weird thing about that is, right, I thought maybe it's because he missed the start, but the start was sitting there for quite some time, and he was already in the pit lane.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very curious what happened there.
Yeah, there he is sitting in the pits.
Hey, well, they're going to roll off now. A little bit. I don't remember seeing a race on this track, so I'm very curious to see how this will go.
It's pretty good, man. You got a lot of lines that you can run depending on how the truck is handling. You can take it down way underneath the white line. You can run up against the wall. You can probably go 4 or 5 wide at one point, and we might see that towards the end.
Oh yeah, if there's enough cars alive by the end, it's going to be an absolute murder brawl.
So it looks like Hollingsworth's going to take the inside. Ray Black Jr. on the outside for the start.
As temperature as well, we've got 75 in the air and on track, and it looks like it's not going to really going to change at all, except maybe heat from the tires. We're coming around the final corner. Pace car will be coming in soon. Everyone's lining up.
And we got 150 laps here. Remember, 4 drivers are going to drop off of the playoff here tonight.
Yep. And there's the green. Looks like everyone gets a pretty good start. Actually, Bouchard got the best start there, but he's got Hollingsworth in front of him. He got nowhere to go. So he's just trying to push him ahead.
You get this thing to cycle through the right way here.
First 4 kind of separate a little bit. Looks like Ray Black thing left on the outside line. Behind them, you got 2 wide, 3 deep. Let's say.
All the way, yeah, 2 wide, all the way back.
Yeah, this front 4 cars that have managed to get a gap on the start. We'll see if these other guys can catch back up. Or these guys will separate completely.
And look at Bouchard and Terrell. Bouchard went up high. He got in front of Terrell and is trying to chase down Hollingsworth.
Yep. And it looks like at the moment Ray Black is actually falling off from this front triplet up here. Gonna have to hurry up, otherwise Brandon Stokes will catch him. You know what, further back there, still 2 wide between Kevin Pasquich and Tanner Costa. And Joe Morganti sitting behind that one as well as Ron Holyfield. And there's still even more fighting going on. This is a big grid. There's a lot of things going on. We've got Rodney alongside Weaver. Same with Nate Seifker and Francois Pelletier. And even right near the back, Willie Glenn and Michael Atkins side by side. Atkins started 25th, and it looks like he's now going to be about 23rd.
Yeah, we got still guys trying to run that inside line.
What was that? Just saw a puff of hold on. I'm going to go find where that was.
Yeah, maybe somebody made some contact with the wall. We're going to have a challenge here for second right now, too. Terrell to the inside of...
and also Chris Bouchard in the lead. And just sneak past, looks like Jeff Hollingsworth. And now even Matthew Terrell on the inside of Hollingsworth.
I wonder maybe if that was Hollingsworth that had an issue.
Oh, man. That was a close fight between Pasquich and Hollingsworth. I'm pretty sure they were actually banging doors there.
Almost 3 wide right there for second. They were just about to go 3 wide. Ray Black, Terrell, and Hollingsworth.
As long as these guys fight, look at Bouchard just leaving him slowly in the distance as these guys stick side by side. Terrell is slowly making progress there, though. He's starting to get a little bit of a leg up there. If he can get a little bit further ahead, he might manage to clear Hollingsworth.
Looking at the 15 Paul House. Got that.
Look behind. Brandon Stokes has
The
got
Miller.
as well.
Wow, look at this, man. Hollingsworth, Terrell, Ray Black Jr., Stokes, Mayu.
We almost had a 3 wide further back as looks like Joe Morganti just lost pace and exit and almost forced Holyfield and Pasquich to go 3 wide with him. Actually, in fact, they are now 3 wide with Rob Jenkins on the inside of Pasquich.
Yep, there they go.
Backs out of it though. But Pasquich was alongside Holyfield for about 2 or 3 laps there. It looks like he had to back off because of Morganti, which will give Holyfield the position. Now further back, looks like Paul House will pass Rob Jenkins at the back off from that run, and Paul House scraping the wall quite a bit. And meanwhile, further ahead, Ray Black alongside Matthew Terrell for, I believe, that is 3rd position. Jeff Hollingsworth has broken away from these guys now and starting to pull off.
And look at Stokes getting right in there now.
Yeah, he managed to catch up to these guys after that start, and he's just been holding on to them. And behind him, you now got Josh Mayu and Tanner Costa catching up as well.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, up in Neverland, Chris Bouchard is gone.
I was going to say, Bouchard is taking off here, man. He's taking advantage of this fight up in front.
I'll have to see if Hollingsworth is going to try and run him down with speed, or if he's going to try and run him down in the long-term run, which is what Hollingsworth is really good at. Well, further back, we almost went 3 wide here with Tanner Costa, Josh Mai, and Ray Black Jr. Ray Black, it looks like he's trying to block both lanes, perhaps, or maybe he's just taking his line. Here comes Costa on the inside. He's going to touch. Oh, they both of them managed to hold on. Didn't hurt him. But he's not going to make the pass there.
Wow, that is crazy looking back there.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the...
further back, Pasquich is still alongside Joe Morganti, and looks like Pasquich might make the pass here. And if he does, Rob Jenkins will get past Morganti as well. Look at it at times, last lap, it looks like Hollingsworth is slightly faster than Bouchard. I don't know if he's pushing that, if that's just perhaps him in his normal pace. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, he's usually pretty good long run, man. He's pretty good short run, but long run just seems like he really dials that truck in pretty good.
Oh, yeah. He's no slower than anybody else in the short run. He's just as fast as everyone. But then when it comes to those longer runs, this car just comes alive.
Oh, wow. Who was that back there? That is right behind Byron Rodney. That was a 19 Francois Pelletier, man. Wow, it looked like he was going to jump in the back of the 75's truck.
Like I said, got to keep an eye from like 18th on back to the 23rd car. They are coming back together again. They're getting real close. Looks like the 18 might be breaking away. From Boudnot on back to Mike Whitaker, we may see a little pack developing.
I was just watching Byron Rodney and the 19, man. Looked like Byron Rodney was trying to get up there and let him know he wasn't too happy with that.
Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, up further ahead, Pasquich and Rob Jenkins did manage to clear Joe Morganti. And it looks like Paul House is now behind Morganti. He's going to try and make his luck soon too. Same with David Biggett, just chilling behind him. I was like, you like Mike Whitaker's car? I like David Biggett's car. I just love that. And you can see he's going to try and stick his nose right in the low line. Look at that truck. He's just the rear end's trying to let go.
Yeah, he's trying, man.
Well, further up ahead, we got side by side Tanner Costa and Josh Mayu. Mayu now on the inside of Costa here, going into the first 2 turns. And they're both holding on pretty well. Looks like the outside line will get the run here, but Josh has made a bit of progress there. And further up ahead of them, Brandon Stokes is right over the rear bumper of Matthew Terrell. I think this lap we're going to see Hollingsworth catch up to Bouchard even more than before. Yeah, Bouchard managed to goof that lap on exit of 4. He lost 0.2 of a second on Hollingsworth.
Just watching all these trucks go by the start-finish line, man. That's amazing. Oh, yeah. There goes
We've got
Stokes.
Side by side with Mayu and Costa. We've got side by side with Pasquich and Doss. We've got side by side with House and Morganti. We've got side by side with Bigger and Nate Sivka.
And Stokes just goes by Terrell. So now Stokes going to go into 3rd.
You almost had side by side with Atkins and Francois Pelletier. Like these guys, it's lap 13 and they're fighting like it's lap 100. It's beautiful to watch. And no one's doing anything silly. Like no one's going 3 wide crazily. No one's making big dives. It's just good hard racing.
Look at the 48 here. Michael Atkins Jr. right there with the 19. They are side by side, almost door to door. It
looks like Mayu had let Costa go. Unfortunately, he couldn't hold on to him. He's trying a different line to get a run on exit, and it does seem to be working pretty well, but not much as he'd like.
Look at this bunch of trucks coming right now.
Oh yeah, and that pack I told you about is starting to develop. Now you got Paul House, Sifka, Bigger, Francois Pelletier, Michael Atkins Jr., Byron Rodney. They're all coming together in this one big fight. As Nate Seeker is currently alongside Paul House. And ahead of them, you got Joe Morganti and Devin Doss about to go side by side again.
Dude, I can't catch up. I can't catch up. Hold on.
I'm bouncing around like a mad rabbit right now, mate.
And if you look at Hollingsworth is 2/10 back from Bouchard right now. He was all the way back.
Pasquich. Now Rob Jenkins going alongside Pasquich here for ninth position to see if he can make that pass work.
Trying on the inside, and yeah, he's going to clear him right here. Slide it up, see if he's going to do the crossover.
Pasquich would be crazy not to do it. He's got to give it a go.
Yeah, he's going to go down to the inside line, see what he can do.
Doesn't get much of a run, but looks like you might get him on the entry here, but Jenkins will get him on exit really cleanly. Look at that, just power out, goodbye.
Yeah.
You know, further up ahead, looks like, once again, Josh Mayu is alongside Tanner Costa. And up ahead of that, looks like Terrell, Rayback Jr. and Brandon Sexton will come back together again.
And
meanwhile, Hollingsworth.
Yeah, Hollingsworth's right there now.
Bouchard went off like a lightning bolt, might have cooked his tires doing so.
Jump in with Hollingsworth in second for a little bit.
It looks like Mayu and Tanner Costa have several differences again, as Mayu cannot get past Costa. And so much so that Ron Holford is actually catching up to them right now. Yeah, he gained 2/10 that lap on them. And we have a yellow.
Yellow is out.
I heard David Bigger say thank you for that, so let's see what that was.
And where is David Bigger?
Oh, they were 3 wide.
Wow. All right, let's go back.
Oh, it looks like the Michael Atkins Jr. in 48 lost control and touched into David Bigger.
All right, we're watching right now. See the 48 on the outside, Bigger on the inside. The 95 made contact with the wall, but didn't really.
He had no effect on this.
No. Oh, you know what? Go back and look at that again. It looks like it was a big net code between the 95 and the 48. Because it seems. I don't know if he lost it or if that was a net code, like as if he got hit, man.
No, that was lost it for sure. There's no touch from net code there. If it did, it would be the other direction.
And look at the 57 going through the grass.
Yeah, he just went in a little bit too hot is all. That's what happens. Your tires get a bit heated. There are 19 laps on these tires already, and this isn't a short track. I mean, compared to some it is, I guess, but it's not the shortest.
We'll have to see. I know we used to goof around that if you go through the grass a couple of times, they give you a John Deere sticker to put on your truck. So we'll see. Right now, everybody's coming down.
Yeah, I'll have to see if anyone does rights. I would think they would be crazy to do it at this early stage, but someone right back at like 25th might do that, try and get some early positions. But I mean, oh, we had someone miss the stall by a mile. That was Tanner Costa, missed the stall quite a bit.
It's gonna hurt him.
Oh, hold on, who's that? Did Dave Baker do rights only? He didn't stop at all.
Yeah, he just drove right through. So I don't know if he.
Ray Black, Stokes, Terrell. I don't see anyone doing rights only. It looks like everyone's just going to take 4 tires and go.
That's probably your best bet right now, anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's too early for it, but hey, if you're back in 25th, you got to try something. Might as well. But Bouchard's going to love that caution because now he's going to have fresh tires again to try and hold off Jeff Hollingsworth.
And David Bigger's out front trying to lead a lap. Right now, it's still got Bouchard scored as your leader. He's got to get across the line first if he wants to get officially scored for that lap. And he's going to go in. Yeah. I think he may have, you know, there was a lot of action going on down there. He may have missed his stall.
That's possible for sure. Either way, he's going in there. I mean, worst case scenario, he's now at the back of the pack with the freshest of tires.
So we got Bouchard going to take the inside, looks like. Lights are out on the pace car.
Yeah, you might as well take the inside, there's no reason not to. And there's no one a lap down, so yeah, it was a very short pace run this time.
That's good, man, because caution laps suck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here, I agree with you there, man. Caught me in the middle of drinking a nice coffee.
That's all right. Drink up, dude. I got to find my drink anyway, too. Getting hot in here already. It's cold outside, hot in the booth.
Yeah, I know that feeling, man. Like, where my computer is the exact same. It's even worse, I got a green screen behind me, man. It cuts the room in half.
Oh, man.
So I got the computer on one side and everything else on the other. The other side is nice and cool. This side is like an oven, man. It gets
It
crispy.
can't be the other way around, right?
I know, I can't get the computer back there. I'd love to. Pretty cool. Then
All
get
right.
behind Chris and turn the computer on. No thanks.
All
Wait,
right.
pace light's about to go in. Bouchard's waiting, and oh, the 07 was
There he
almost ready to
goes.
go there. Saw the 07 get right up to Bouchard like he was going to go. Bouchard just waited for him to slow down, then he put his boot into it. That being said, Ray Black will be alongside Jeff Hollingsworth going to turn 1. Stokes alongside Terrell. It looks like not only will Ray Black get past, he might even open the door for Brandon Stokes to go over on the inside as well. Further back, you got still got people alongside, door to door. A lot of the field has single filed out, but there are some guys still side by side. For instance, we have Rob Jenkins and Tanner Costa sitting side by side. It looks like Stokes, Ray Black will both get past Jeff Hollingsworth rather cleanly. It looks like Terrell's going to try and stick his nose in somewhere. Oh, and almost a moment between Rob Jenkins and Tanner Costa. Oh, it looks like the 53 went all the way out to like space almost. Or I guess we went to the last one, I guess. You went way out there. It was like you had Nate Seifke all the way on the inside of him. Oh, look at Paskwich getting real close to the back of Ron Holyfield.
Yeah,
there.
he got a great run. I was watching that to see what he was going to do. He got right up to the back bumper.
Yeah, he was on the rear of Ron Holyfield last corner as well, so that was kind of scary to watch.
Here comes Nate Seifgren, the number 2, following these guys.
Like we got side by side further back as well. Byron Rodney, he's moving his way forward. He started 20th, he's now 16th and fighting out for 15th.
And Paul House doing pretty good so far.
Absolutely, yeah.
Number 15 in 15. Go back up here to the leaders real quick. Bouchard out front. We saw him get out front, and then you saw Hollingsworth pulling him back in. So let's see if Ray Black Jr. can do anything with it.
Yeah, I think Bouchard's going to need to like chill it out. Don't burn his tires up. Let's relax a little bit. Ray Black might give him a run for his money, but I think his main worry is going to be Hollingsworth on those long runs.
Yeah.
Just keep
Hollingsworth
those
is
tires-
really good long run, man.
Exactly. And he can get all the pace as he wants at the start, but it's not going to matter if Hollingsworth catches him in 10 laps. Just like cool those tires off, make them last as long as you can, as fast as you can.
And if you look, like we were just watching across the start-finish line, there's a lot of guys going underneath that white line.
Absolutely, man. Everyone's going to try the apron for the first few laps at least, because you can gain up to a 10th there, or even more sometimes.
Let's jump in with Nate Seifger for a lap. We'll jump through a couple of trucks real quick.
The problem with doing that line, of course, is that, yes, you can do it a few times, and it's great pace, but it chews up the tire. Whether you're just turning on the apron there, or just going over that that transfer from the apron to the track, that thing just eats tires alive.
Looking back right now from Nate Seifger, let's jump up to Rob
Atkins Jr.
Jenkins.
alongside Byron Rodney as well. Atkins is trying to make his way back forward again after that incident. He started 27th, he's now sitting 17th. He was probably a bit higher up before that incident happened. I gotta say, Ray Black has been managing to hold on to Bouchard rather well. Bouchard hasn't been able to break away from him. Then again, Brandon Stokes is right behind Ray Black as well, and so is Jeff Hollingsworth. Even Terrell's managing to hold on somewhat, so we might have a 5-car fight near the front. Oh, what was that? That was Francois Pelletier in the wall there on the exit. Looks like he might have crossed over the 53 and got touched. He did, yep. Crossed over 53 on exit, got touched and put into the wall there. Still going, but there's going to be some damage on the rear and front right of that car. Currently getting passed by Michael Atkins.
Dude, my mouse cannot keep up.
Well, hey, Brand Stokes now going alongside Ray Black Jr. Going to try and make a pass for second place. Looks like Ray Black might have just give it to him.
Ray probably figured he'd just jump on the back. Maybe. No, he's going to try and look on the inside.
He wants it back. He's got a really good run. He's going to go almost fully alongside him going to turn 1.
But Hollingsworth now is really starting to come back in.
Hollingsworth's just been sitting there this entire time just watching it. I'm willing to bet there's probably going to be a smile on his face just loving this right now. So here he goes. He's now going to be on the outside of Ray Black with a really good run. And yeah, he's pretty much just going to clear him almost. Ray Black might try and counter-attack, but I don't think he's got anything for him.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Hollingsworth's going to have the great run out there. See Ray Black try to go down to the inside, and Hollingsworth goes down with him too, but it's just nothing right now.
And the fight between Rob Jenkins and Tanner Costa continues again. Rob trying to get past him. He's all the way down that white line.
They've been fighting each other all race so far.
Yeah, but it looks like Jenkins did get past him, but Costa will probably try and make a pass back. Look, for now, Rob is ahead of him.
Look how bumpy the track is.
Yeah, I gotta mention this fight further on as well. We've got like Weaver, Corey Boudinot, David Bigger, Devin Doss, Hoot Baker, Willie Glenn. They're all together right next to each other pretty much. Every once in a while they'll fight for the position, then straighten back out again.
What is that? Yeah, that's a 95 of Devin Doss. All right. So far, everybody's still on the lead lap. Got 3 trucks back here.
Yet. It is a long track, so I think Mark Jenkins almost hits Byron Rodney on the rear there with a ridiculous run on exit. Just managed to catch that one. Doesn't touch him, but he got remarkably close.
And it looks like he's probably going to get by. Yeah. Rodney going to try. I don't know. We haven't seen that inside line work yet.
Yeah, and Mark Jenkins will have the pace here by following the draft of Francois.
Oh, did you see that?
No, I was looking up further ahead. What's happening?
Yeah, they're 3 wide right now, but the 19 hit the wall, and 33 was right behind him too. Man, was able to get out of the way real quick.
Ray Black is all over the what the hell? What is Hollingsworth doing? I say Ray Black was all over the rear of him, but Hollingsworth just went to the inside and let him go past. Because he thinks it's a long race and he's gonna let him go. Because that was interesting.
Let them go burn it up.
Yeah, that wasn't just like someone slowing down a little bit. That was like a very obvious, like he went all the way to the inside, let off the throttle, and went back on it again. That was interesting. But hey, looks like Stokes has been slowly catching Bouchard, but now Bouchard actually is pulling back away from Stokes. Last lap, 1/10 fast. Maybe he heard me.
Yeah. Like, wait, Wingy, I'll show you what I got.
I'm watching Nate Siefker and Kevin Pasquich. It's like a fight is almost developing constantly. Every once in a while it's about to start, and then looks like Nate Siefker's like, no, not yet. Keep seeing him get up there and just decides not to do it.
Yeah, Siefker's been kind of hanging out back. We were inside with Siefker a little bit back, and you can hear him kind of letting off.
Now he's alongside, Pasquich on the outside.
I think his patience may be giving up.
Let me say that. Look at the line he's doing. That line seems to be working really well for him. To see if that works on Holyfield as well, because that line he's taking, he's sitting right, not the last line, but he's getting real high up there. But it's allowing him to turn really well and get the throttle and exit. Gee, even now he's not going down to the bottom. Oh, caution.
Let's see where.
I heard Bigger say something. Let me just double check.
Possible.
Yeah, found it. It was Sean Weaver, I believe. No, sorry, my bad. Francois Pelletier.
Oh, number 19. Let's go back and see what happened.
Just went a bit too hot on the exit there. Lost the rear end, lost pace. Car behind.
Yeah, look, if you go back a little bit, you watch him. He caught that white line.
Yeah, and once again, you look at poor David Bigger. That almost became like deja vu for him there. He managed to avoid that.
Oh, he missed it. Wow.
Yeah, that's got to be deja vu for him. He's been down that grass track before.
How in the world did he miss that? And not get run over too on top of it.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. Good luck for him there, and good car control too to do that on the grass. Like they're going through the pit stop now.
Yeah, I was gonna say 18 laps on the tires. You know, guys are gonna be coming in.
Always. There's no one doing rights yet, at least as far as I know. I mean, I know one person who might try it because he does it, Byron Rodney. But
Yeah,
I don't
he
think
might do it now.
I don't know, man. We're only lap 40 out of 150. We've got 110 laps to go. He's in cleanly. It looks like, oh, the 07 missed his stall. That's going to hurt.
Just trying to watch some of the numbers on here. It looks like most guys doing 4. Where's Byron? That's the guy I want to watch.
I don't see any massive change from anybody, so I don't think... Yeah. Actually, hold on. Rodney might have moved forward a bit. Hold on.
Either that or he skimped down on fuel because he's only got a 10-second.
We called it.
Yeah, he's got
it. Byron Rodney.
That's what I thought, because he's got a 10-second stop. There ain't no way you guys are that fast.
Oh yeah, unless you've been feeding them cocaine all day. Oh my god.
So we'll have to keep an eye on him. It looks like right now they're going to score him 9th. We'll wait for him to go by and make sure that's where they're going to score him at and see. But let's see. We got a track temperature of 77, and it's still overcast. Obviously, you can see that. And let's see, we've had only 1 lead change? Really?
Yeah, Spichard pretty much held the lead since start. He gridded in 3rd. The moment this race started, he got to the lead, and that was it. No one's managed to get alongside him yet. But that being said, Hollingsworth has gotten close once, so has Brandon Stokes. So it's not like he's been out clean sailing the entire race.
Yeah, and you see a lot of the same guys back up front who started up front.
Yeah, I see some of the big movers in the race so far. Rob Jenkins moved forward 9 places. Nate Seeker has moved forward, I believe that is 16 places. Michael Atkins has moved forward 15 places. No, sorry, 16 as well, sorry. A lot of people moving up with a mountain of pace.
They're going to be hard to figure out who is the big mover of the night. There's a whole bunch of movers going on.
At the moment, they're even, so we'll have to wait and see.
And everybody's still on the lead lap.
Yeah, no one's managed to fall behind yet.
Yeah, we have nobody lapped down, so that's really good. All right, so Bouchard on the inside, Stokes on the outside. Watch Stokes because I think he's going to try to shoot off like a bullet. Look at him beating up the pace car.
If he hides inside, he won't see him. There goes Bouchard.
Yeah, I think Stokes is going to try real hard on the outside, but man, Bouchard caught them 3 wide.
Did Stokes miss a shift there?
Something happened, yeah. They split him.
Like a stone. Well, that's going to put Jeff Hollingsworth behind Bouchard. I think that's probably the worst case scenario for Bouchard.
And look at Seifert right up here in 6th. He's kind of right in the middle.
Yeah, we have another caution.
Yeah. Hoot Baker had an issue. Let's go back and see what happened with Hoot. He towed. Let's see what happened. Oh, Hoot Baker had some contact.
There's a few things going on there. Morganti went to the wall behind him, which was not involved in it.
Oh,
and he got touched by James McDavid, yeah.
Yeah, James McDavid. Let me go back and see if I could get a better look at James McDavid. Hang on. I don't know why I can't find people anymore.
Man, that is a wild hit. Looks like he was the only person involved in that incident. No one caught up on him, but that's going to be Baker's car, I think, done. So that was a very heavy hit.
And on my screen, they really didn't even look like they made contact, honestly. Yeah, they never made contact.
But I think that one, don't think it's gonna, that one probably might not have happened. That one's very edgy, definitely a full-on netcode incident.
Yeah, it might have still happened. Yeah. Because
normally I'd call it wouldn't have happened or would have happened already, but that one's iffy.
because there was already like 6 inches between them, and you saw that truck just turn.
All right, well, you got half a lap. Do you pit for tires?
If you're back a ways, I would. If you're up front, no.
If you're 10th or back, I'd probably consider it. Maybe if you're only 15.
So we had Ray Black Jr., Paul House, Michael Atkins Jr., Francois Pelletier all come in. Obviously, Hoot Baker towed. So we do have a couple of guys in pit row.
The Ray Black call is going to be interesting. He was like in 5th.
Yeah, he's going to try. He's going to try a little bit of fuel strategy here.
Maybe he's hoping for another very short run before a caution, which means he got good enough tires to survive.
Where is Byron? Where did Byron end up?
He's currently in 10th and probably end up in 9th. I believe he'll end up in 9th because of Ray Black. We'll have to wait and see.
I want to see how those two tires work out. So this is playoff race number 2. We're at Chicagoland. 8 drivers are going to advance. 4 drivers are going to drop off. Take a quick look. Here are your drivers that are in the playoffs. Jeff Hollingsworth, number 42 to 21. Brandon Stokes, 07 of Ray Black Jr. Number 2 of Nate Seifker, to 28 of Christopher Bouchard, to 49 of Robert Dudley, to 57 of David Bigger, to 34 of Corey Budnot, 78 of Matthew Tyrell, 97 of Tanner Coster, to 707 of Michael Whitaker, and the 7 of Kevin Paskowitz. Those are the 12 drivers right now fighting to see who's going to make it to the next round.
I believe every single one of them is indeed on track.
And I believe next round is Michigan. So, similar type track.
Yeah, I think some NASCAR guys probably murder me for saying it's just another big oval. I prefer short tracks and road races, man. These while fun to watch, they're just a big circle, mate.
Almost a circle.
I'm gonna avoid the cabbages being thrown at me.
Yeah. Get the pot out, dude, so you can cook. But it's curious, you know, I'm just curious to see, like, Bouchard again on the inside. I mean, the inside line started out pretty good because he's able to, you know, command the lead here, you know, to start. But if they start side by side, how strong is that inside line on the start?
I mean, best case scenario for Bouchard, it was going to get a good start for Stokes behind to get Hollingsworth off of him.
All right, we're getting ready.
Off he goes.
And there we go.
That's a really good run. He does indeed get Stokes alongside Hollingsworth. He might even get him past him going into turn 1. Like Terrell behind us, we're getting a really good run here. We're going to go alongside Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth is going to get shunted back to possibly even 4th.
And look at Seifker and Rob Jenkins almost make a little bit of contact.
Yeah, it looks like Terrell will indeed get past Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth once again relegated back to 4th position. And it looks like Rob Jenkins will clear. Thanks, here goes Jeff Hollingsworth now to the inside of Terrell.
Back to the inside. He's determined to make that truck work down there, man.
Sudden spark of aggression from Hollingsworth there. Oh, Terrell was going to go down low thinking Hollingsworth would take the apron. He did not. He just sat there.
He kind of took his line away from him, so that's going to mess Terrell up just a little bit because he didn't get to do what he wanted to do. And the yellow is out.
Oh, no.
And that is the 19 of Pelletier.
Again?
Yeah, let's see what happened with him.
That car was bent before, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Hold on, what the...
He's got Morganti side by side with him.
Oh, no. Looks like he just lost control of the car there. Like, it was not quite going straight. There might be some
yeah, oh, wait.
there.
There was contact between him and the 53 of Morganti. Hold up a second. Let's go.
Yeah, that contact, he was already losing control for that contact.
The way it looked like the 53 got a little bit loose. Watch the 53. I don't know if he came down into him or if he was trying to chase the car and got into the 19, what it looks like.
I don't think they did. There might be maybe aero touched it, but I don't think they actually touched it at all. Looks like Francois was already having trouble keeping their car together. And then when he got in together, that was it. And unfortunately, it looks like Ray Black, after that pit stop, is going to be the unfortunate recipient of that incident. I don't think he got touched here. I'm not sure.
Even the 15 got a little piece of that. Paul House.
The worst thing about it is, look at this. Everyone's pitting. This is what Ray Black would have wanted if he wasn't involved in that incident.
Yeah, because he would have been able to stay out.
Yep. He may not be as fast as everybody else for sure, but he would have been fast enough to hold off some of their drivers. And maybe survive to the next caution. But this is just throwing that plan out the window because he's got some, I think he's got some pretty bad damage there. Or not. What the? I can't see any. What magic is this?
That voodoo magic, dude.
I'm looking at that truck, I'm not seeing any damage. What voodoo is this?
On who? Ray Black Jr.?
Yeah, he got absolutely king hit on the right rear there from that from Francois Pelletier, but it looks like his truck is fine.
I'll tell you in a second when I can find him. Yeah, it looks like it's all right, but he is sitting there getting some damages repaired, so maybe we just don't visually see it.
Yeah, it looks like Corey Boudinot just got busted for speeding on the pit lane.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure if they were joking or if he wasn't happy with that, but he definitely didn't sound all that happy over the voice.
And he is one of the drivers out here.
He's got an EOL. That is so painful when the line is 27 cars on the lead lap.
Might as well just put it in park.
Yeah, he pretty much has there. Look at that. Alright, I think that's the last car. Yeah, that is. I don't know what he's doing. What the?
Yeah,
what is he doing?
I don't know. Something must have happened. Oh, there's another truck coming. That's what it was. He's waiting so he don't get black flag. Yeah. All right.
That's gonna. Ouch.
So Rob Jenkins right now out in the front, and
Wow,
he's got 10 laps on his tires. You got Tanner Costa with 10 laps on his. Mark Jenkins with 11 tires on his, and then Byron Rodney still with the 2 tires and 10 laps on him. Robert Dudley, 9 laps on him. And then you go back to 6th place to 78 Terrell and 7th place Bouchard. First 2 trucks with fresh tires.
Terrell beat Bouchard, I believe.
Yeah.
Out of the pit lane.
Terrell's got 6, Bouchard's got 7.
It's going to be interesting to see. Like, we're only about 50 laps into a 150 lap race, and yet we have about 5 drivers with interesting pit strategies here. Keep getting a weird sound bug going on. Yeah, I'm hearing someone revving their car at maximum. When I listen around and go to cockpits, I can't hear it.
Is somebody in the pits still?
No. It was going around the track.
Really?
I was hearing it going, what is that? But whenever I go to search for it, it vanishes.
Yeah.
I think someone's trolling me. He's looking quick. Shh, quiet. I have to see how this restart is going to go, because this one is going to be interesting for sure.
Yeah, a little bit longer laps this time because you got Hoot Baker and Ray Black Jr. both a lap down. .26 trucks still on the lead lap. Still have 100 laps to go. Be 99 when they cross the line. 98 when they take the green. And you're going to have Rob Jenkins and Tanner Costa, Mark Jenkins up in the front. Yeah, look at that top 5. Rob Jenkins, Tanner Costa, Mark Jenkins, Byron Rodney, Robert Dudley. And then 6th, what did I say? 6th on back, all on fresh tires. So we'll have to see how much of a difference. The oldest tires there will be 13, the rest will be 12 and 11. So I'll be curious to see the speed difference and handling difference in these trucks.
Oh yeah, it's going to be crazy to watch. Some people are going to be holding on after a few laps. Some guys are going to be going absolutely batshit. And I get the feeling when I watch Bouchard, Stokes, and I think even Terrell, they're going to just fly through the cars like these aren't even moving. It's only like maybe 5 to 10 laps difference, but that's a lot of pace from what we've seen from these guys so far.
That's a quite a big difference, man.
Oh yeah, looking at like just go look at race laps, right? Second lap for Bashar was a 30.8, right? His fastest lap on the race. But you look at his 7th lap, it's a 31.3. 5 laps difference.
Big
he loses half a second.
And look at the sky.
Oh, I know, it is dark and angry. Thankfully, no rain in iRacing. Or not thankfully, because that would be awesome to watch.
It may be coming. All right, lights are out, 2x2. Rob Jenkins on the inside, Tanner Costa on the outside. First couple rows on older tires. And they're gone, green flag. Let's see what the speed difference is going to be here already. Byron Rodney under attack by Terrell. And you got...
Bashard's on the inside. There, he's going to get fly past Robnick's not moving.
And Mark Jenkins goes up in the second.
Gonna jump to the outside? No, he's just gonna sit there right behind Dudley at the moment. Now Dudley was actually back in like 25th or so before that pit stop. So he's moved forward like about 21 positions.
Yeah, he's already sitting in 4th right now.
So even if he drops 10 positions, this is a massive gain. You see him and Tanner Costa going to the inside there. Bashard and sorry, Tanner Costa.
And you got Mark Jenkins up there on the outside. He was in 2nd. He's slipping back right now to 3rd. And you're going to have Bouchard on the inside of him.
I look back, but you almost had a moment between Devin Doss and Sean Weaver there. Looks like they managed to hold on to that. That almost became an incident, but they managed to hold on to it. Some of those cars are a bit damaged, so things are getting a bit leery. And looks like Rodney's fallen back again. He's got Paskwich on the inside of him, and almost had Nate Seeker on the outside. And it also has Matthew Terrell. These guys are all on the same team. Never mind, Matthew Terrell's a different team. But it had a three-way team. Team.
Right now those.
Bashard.
Ooh, Seeker. Who did Seeker almost have contact with? The 0-2 of Mayu.
And Bashard just flew past the Costa like it wasn't even moving. And here comes Stokes as well, doing the exact same thing.
And look at Costa.
He's doing his best of that. But it just looks like those fresh tires are really just showing their strength right now. That being said, Rob Jenkins has managed to pull a bit of a gap, but you can literally see that gap falling apart in real time to Chris Bashard. When you can see the guy behind you catching you, that is just, you know he's fast.
And when you got older...
Still alongside Costa here. Costa's managing to hold up Stokes compared to Bashard.
Go back here to Terrell. He's trapped back here right now in 9th.
Which is weird because he's actually clear of everybody, but he just can't quite get the pace down, it seems. Stokes is slowly making progress on Costa. He might get past him this lap. But I hope he does it quickly because it looks like Bashard is already catching Rob Jenkins. 0.2 faster every lap.
Wow, you see Tanner Costa shoot it down. It looked like he touched the wall, but he didn't. By the way, the truck, jumped down from the outside line down. Go back here to Paskowicz. On the inside, Dudley. Wow, right behind him. And look at Bouchard.
Yeah, Terrell now on the inside of Robert Dudley, and you got Paskowicz ahead of them. And watching Terrell there, he's got the pace, but it's like he doesn't quite seem to have as much as Bouchard or Stokes currently does. And Hollingsworth now in 5th position, right behind Tanner Costa. And here comes Bouchard on the leader.
Yeah, right on the inside. I don't think Rob has anything. Yeah.
It's in the one corner, nothing he can do. Rob's just going to try and grab the draft and hold on.
Looking back from our leader, looking at 2nd place. Rob Jenkins right behind him.
Oh, and Byron Rodney. Oh, touches the wall there. He's fallen back. Devin Doss, 19th and 18th. He's passing Byron Rodney now. Seems like that pit strategy is really not helping. Because now he's going to be back in 20th with Paul House now on his inside.
Yeah, remember we talked to Byron Rodney one time after a race, and he was chosen to be the guinea pig of the group.
I think it's a bit early to be the guinea pig here, but that might be what's happening. as Jeff Hollingsworth now gets past Tanner Costa for 4th position. Right behind Tanner Costa is now Mark Jenkins. He's now alongside him going into turn 1. He might get the pass here as well. I believe he's got fresh tyres as well. He does get a pretty good run. Tanner's doing his best to defend on that outside line, but it doesn't seem he can quite do much about that.
Yeah, they're a 1 lap difference in tires right now.
But man, it looks like a world of difference when you see it on the track there. Mark Jenkins gets past. Also, we forgot to mention as well, Brandon Stokes got past Rob Jenkins as well. You can see Jeff Hollingsworth catching up to him as well. Whoa, we just saw Nate Seafield go past Robert Dudley like he wasn't even moving. Went around the outside, put his foot down, and just like Dudley wasn't even moving there at all. Must be those old tyres hurting him as well. Anyway, you got a fight developing further back. You got Willie Glenn, Michael Atkins, David Bigger, Mike Whitaker, Sean Weaver, all together in this little 5-car pack.
And Atkins down to the inside.
Look at that paint job on Willie Glenn. That looks crazy.
Yeah, he's got the, I believe it's the RUPH Aware truck today.
Yeah, I just...
Oh, somebody's in the grass.
Oh?
Oh, that was Bob Lacavara in the grass. Let's go back while they're green, see what happened with Bob. He was alone.
Yeah, self-spin.
Oh, he got onto the apron, tried to save it.
Harley on his own. Doesn't cause a caution, thankfully.
Wow. You know, I'm surprised because any other time it would have.
And we see Hollingsworth now coming to the inside of Rob Jenkins for 3rd position. He's going to fly past as well. Rob isn't too bad for Rob. He's still made progress with this. He's still currently in 4th, and we have a caution.
Yeah, we got another caution, and it looks like it might be Joe Morganti this time, part of it.
Bob Lacavara having issues as well. Don't think it had anything to do with it. He just had trouble entering pit lane.
Let's watch the 53 of Morganti. He's with the 34 of Budnat. They made. Ooh, he gave a little tap to Budnat, looked like going through the turn.
And then all of a sudden, here comes.
The
Francois
19, right? Got a piece of him. You
he
know.
turned into him.
You know, they've been together a couple times tonight. I'm wondering if there's a little bit of heat building up between them.
I don't think so. Francois was trying to get to the inside there. Whether it's a smart or bad idea, and it just had Joe Morganti turn into him.
Well, not bad though. Morganti got sideways, got it back straight. No contact. Everybody makes it through.
That was an interesting kerfuffle between those three.
Yeah, and your leader brings him down pit road one more time. I don't see anybody backing up. Looks like most of the guys got a pretty decent.
Rodney's backing up. I think I saw Sean Weaver back up. I don't know if I saw Rob Jenkins back up. Nope, he was good.
Almost 4 wide leaving pit road.
It was like everyone's just putting their foot in the accelerator and hoping they find a gap to try and get to the front.
That's a busy place right there.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we got Whitaker that'll be out front. We'll see if he can be scored for your leader. If he can get by the start-finish line before Willie Glenn or Chris Bouchard.
He's got to stay out on the track. He can't go in. He's got to stay out, get that lap led, then go in.
See what he does here.
And he stays out.
Yeah, he listens to you.
Yep, and Ray Black's going to go get his lap back as well. He's a lucky dog.
Yeah, he was starting to do, Ray Black was looking for a little bit of pit strategy, fuel strategy there, and he got trapped in that incident and ended up going a lap down because of it, now getting back on the lead lap. So we'll keep an eye on him and see how that goes. Let's see, where did Byron Rodney, right now Byron Rodney being shown, I believe, in 19th.
Yeah, 19th or 20th. He did not benefit from that pit stop, I believe.
Yeah, but he's doing better now. He's got 4 fresh tires on there instead of those 2 right sides.
Oh yeah, those righty left ones are thrown in the trash.
They were good for that first part of the run, but then with him staying out with them and those other guys coming in for fresh tires, that wasn't going to work.
He got eaten up for a bit.
What's up, Adam? Got Adam out here watching. All right, so now Mike Whitaker officially gets scored for leading that lap. He's got 19 laps on those tires. Everyone else has got fresh tires behind him. He cannot be staying out.
Yeah, it'd be crazy to stay out, but hey, maybe, just maybe, he's like, you know what? I'm not going to lose much from starting at the front anyway.
Yeah, he stays out.
Yeah, I think he's decided he's just going to go for it. A bit early, but he's hoping he's going to keep a few laps led, maybe another caution, get fresh tires, and go out for it again.
Well, look who's going to be starting on the outside of him.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to be able to hold it for long.
Whitaker's got to go when the pace car goes. Try to get a couple more laps led, but I think if we stay green after about 7 laps, 8 laps, from what I've seen before, I think Whitaker will be back in the top 15 if they don't run him over.
I'll give it 5 laps, mate.
I was being nice.
Yeah, I know. But I just get the feeling 5 laps, man, he's going to get eaten alive. We're going to watch Bichard pass him lap 1.
We got 81 degrees out there now, so the track temperature's definitely rising.
Yeah, temperature itself hasn't changed, but the track has definitely gotten warmer.
Got a lot of trucks out there putting heat down.
Oh yeah.
All right, Bouchard side by side with Whitaker. Let's see if Whitaker's going to wait or is Whitaker going to go. Let's see if Bouchard is ready and these guys behind them. You got Hollingsworth and then Stokes, Jenkins, and I believe Paskowicz.
It's a pretty good run, Whitaker. In fact, it's a good enough run. He's going to get Hollingsworth alongside Bouchard going to turn 1. This is a reversal of what's been happening to Hollingsworth the past few restarts.
Watch how many laps he's able to do this.
Yeah, we've got now Hollingsworth, who's pretty much almost clear of Bouchard, and here comes Brandon Stokes as well, right behind Hollingsworth. These guys are, look how close these 3 are running together. And now Whitaker's really slow. He's going to get in front of Bouchard. Bouchard might have to go 3 wide here. And he does.
And he does. He takes it 3 wide. Whitaker with nowhere to go. Going to lose a ton of spots quick.
Yep, it's like he wasn't even moving.
Oh.
The fight front continues.
And he's got contact. The yellow comes out. Bunch of trucks caught in that one.
Looks like he got caught by Mark Jenkins.
Yeah, Mark Jenkins and him make contact. And then 48 of Budnak gets caught in that. A couple other drivers. Wow. We'll go back. We'll take a look and see.
It's like Jenkins just couldn't quite judge where he was going to be. I guess he expected him to be a little bit higher up, perhaps, or maybe he just made a bit of a mistake there. Yeah, that's a sudden
almost like he didn't see. Oh, Nate Siefker gets a piece of that too.
Yeah, and so does Michael Atkins as well. I believe that's what Michael Atkins.
Yeah, Atkins we saw take a hard hit.
Yeah, look at that car, man. Oh my god. Oof. The front right is so badly bent, I'm surprised the wheel is straight.
Go back with Siefker. Let's look from inside. You can see the smoke. Oh, man. He almost made it through, but it looks like when the 707 slid back up into the track, wow. Let's go with Budnak. Budnak gets, I mean, not Budnak, Atkins Jr., man. He gets wailed into the wall.
Oh, yeah. I think it's, what's that?
When Siefker hit him.
Yeah, Siefker.
Yeah, Siefker got hit by the 707 right here.
Nothing Siefker could do there, neither could Atkins.
Wow. That might be a long night there for the 48 now.
Yeah, same for Siefker. That car has just been battered. Well, the front three did not pit.
You see who's up in the front right now.
Yeah, he's up in the front now. This is going to make things really interesting for Stokes and Bouchard.
We got, let's see, first place all the way down to 12th, 6 laps on the tires. Then you got Corey Boudinot with 7 laps on the tires. And then we go back 6, 5, 6, 1. Not really a whole difference in, tire for tire for the first 12, all with 6 tires. So they're pretty even on, what they're going to be feeling. And then it goes back.
About the same.
Yeah, it goes back to, I'm trying to see who's got the freshest. Would be Nate Siefker in 16th. And then you got Bigger from 17th on back to about 21st, all with 1. So if we get a long green flag run, I got a feeling you're going to see 16th place on back moving forward, and first place to about 12th place moving back if we get a long green flag run. Uh-oh, Adam Baker's working on something.
Uh-oh.
Working on a new overlay.
They were duck and cover. And yeah, it looks like Michael Atkins will put it behind the wall. He probably is not happy with what happened today. He had a massively fast car, but just kept getting caught in incidents.
So you got him and Joe Morganti, looks like, behind the wall.
Yes.
Yeah, Morganti's behind the wall. He got hit pretty hard earlier.
It happens.
All right, so we're going to have Jeff Hollingsworth starting on the inside here when the pace car lights go out. Looks like Brandon Stokes is going to be on the outside, followed by Bouchard and Paskowicz, Coster and Rob Jenkins, Terrell and Ron Holyfield. Look at Ron Holyfield making his way up to 8th. Take a quick look where Ron started. He started 12th. And
yep, slow movement forward.
Paul House started 11th. He's up here in 10th. Sean Weaver started 15th. He's got 11th place right now. Boudinot started 23rd. He's up to 13th, so he's got a 10-spot difference.
Yeah, Rob Jenkins started 14th. He's now in 6th.
Wow.
I think the biggest move I can see would probably be Hoot Baker, 28th to 16th.
He just has to make it to the end.
Yep. Well, it's all fancy now. That car's going to survive to the end of the race.
And when I'm not hungry, you don't see the food trucks, right?
Mm-hmm. I've had my food already, so I haven't noticed a single food truck. We'll go around the final corner here. Pace car lights are out. We have to see how Hollingsworth does his restart. If he can try and get away from Stokes and Bouchard.
The food trucks might be there. We're just not hungry, so we don't notice them.
That's very true. And there goes Hollingsworth.
Yeah, Hollingsworth's going to get a good start. It's going to put Bouchard and Stokes side by side.
I think Bouchard will get past Stokes on the first corner here.
Wow, look at who is that? The 89 of Rob Jenkins. Dropped down in between Terrell and Paskowicz. Looked like he dropped in and then dropped back out and then dropped back in. And here comes Terrell, yeah. And was that Paskowicz shooting sparks again?
I don't know. There was someone up front shooting sparks.
I think it might have been Paskowicz. Seen a video clip of him winning one of the official races earlier. Looked really good.
Yep.
Side by side, Bouchard and Stokes again for second.
You still got Jenkins alongside Matthew Terrell at the moment. So there's a lot of fighting going on in the top 10 for sure. You also got Holyfield alongside Josh Mayu.
Yeah, and Terrell does get in front of Rob Jenkins. Now Mayu's going to close in on him.
And Stokes is ahead of Bouchard.
Ooh,
so they're fighting.
almost contact.
Rob has got Josh Mayu on his inside. I think Mayu will get the pass here on turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, he's going to get in front. We'll see if the 89 is going to cross over. Right now, he is just behind him. And look at that, man. All the way back, all you can see is trucks.
Oh, yeah.
We're up on the roof looking back.
You're seeing Brandon Stokes catch up to Jeff Hollingsworth so far. Last lap and lap before, he was actually right up to his rear. And here he is right now, actually.
Yeah, we're in.
Hasn't made the pass yet, but he's well within range.
We're looking back from the leader. Even Chris Bouchard right there. Looking forward now from Brandon Stokes to the leader, Jeff Hollingsworth. Taking a look, trying to look inside. How's my driving called? 00000. I never knew what that little sticker said on the inside of his truck. I just saw it. How's my driving called? 000. I like Byron Rodney's. Byron Rodney's got a good one.
Yeah, the passing side and the suicide.
Yeah.
That's always a good one.
Dude,
Look at that, Stokes is glued to Hollingsworth's rear.
Meanwhile, Seifker is side by side with Byron Rodney, and they got Paul House right. I'm sorry, not Paul House. Sean Weaver right in front.
Paskowicz and Rob Jenkins are back to fighting again. And here comes Ron Holford actually on the inside of Paskowicz. Trying to make a move. Oh, Paskowicz was too busy fighting Rob. And in fact, he thinks he did a clear him on the inside there.
Yeah, he was.
Really good run for Ron Holyfield.
Holyfield was able to hang on to it. And look at Holyfield right on the back of Rob Jenkins.
Yeah, he got past Paskowicz and now he's right there. Meanwhile, Paskowicz under attack by Paul House. Then you got Seifker alongside Sean Weaver behind them. And then behind... Oh, whoa! But Byron Rodney was going slow, just got turned. And into Corey Boudinot.
Oh, really?
Oh, and a few cars get involved in that.
Oh, yeah.
About 4 or 5 cars involved.
All right,
What
hold
happened
up.
with Byron Rodney? He was going at no speed at all. Looks like he touched the wall on entry there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of right side damage.
Yeah, he hit the wall on entry, ground along it for a while. As he came down, he got right in front of the 12 and just, yeah, got touched.
All right, we're watching right now. Watching 75 of Byron Rodney here. Yeah, oh, he got stuck to the wall for a minute. Yeah, the 12, nowhere to go. 34. Yeah, Boudinot really got hit hard again.
Yeah, just had nowhere to go.
Watch the 34 now. See it, he tries to go up on the outside. Oh, and who is that? The 19. Wow, the 19's got no luck tonight. Check this out. He gets into him, and then the 07 gets spun by the 33, I believe that was. There was a whole lot of accordion going on.
Yeah, just everything happened around him. Unfortunately, Francois, they got annihilated again too. And then the 07 again. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I just said. The 07, man.
Oh, man, that is just brutal to watch.
Man, I keep trying to watch it. It's jumping. There we go. Yeah, you see the 33 behind the 07 right here. They get it. 75 goes up there. Oh, all right. Yeah, the 07 was slowing down, and the 33 didn't know he was slowing down that fast and got into the back of him, man. Oy. All right, so Hollingsworth going to be hanging on to the lead here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're waiting for the pace car lights to go out. Let's take a quick look at the summary while we're here. 83 laps completed. We're on the caution number 7. We've had only 5 lead changes. We still have 67, be 66 laps to go when they cross the line. Hopefully not too many more cautions because I've run out of drinks. And it's getting,
I got a little bit left of mine.
And it's getting hot in here, man. I'm gonna be dehydrated by the time we're done tonight, man. A lot of good racing though going on. Even with the cautions that came out, still a lot of good racing going on. Right now, Ray Black Jr., he's got a little bit of rear damage, but he is the only truck a lap down. So as long as he can stay out of trouble, should another caution come out, he'll get the wave around. Hollingsworth, everybody's got fresh tires, so Hollingsworth and Bouchard going to be on the front row. Brandon Stokes, Matthew Tyrrell is going to be in row number 2. Tanner Costa and Rob Jenkins in row 3. And Josh Mayhew and Nate Siefer in row 4 on this restart. Still looking pretty cloudy out there. 76 degrees on the track, so it dropped down quite a bit. It was up to what, 80 something just before, wasn't it? Or 78?
Yeah, we reached about 80-ish degrees Fahrenheit,
Yeah.
but it's gone back down again. Few cautions in such a short time as that the tracks start to cool down again.
Yeah. And look at Bouchard up there trying to antagonize the pace car driver.
Go faster.
That's like messing with the umpire in the game, dude. You get thrown out. All right, pace car goes in. See what Hollingsworth is gone, waiting on the green flag. Side by side is Brandon Stokes and Bouchard. Tyrrell. Rob Jenkins also in the mix.
Once again, these front 4 have been fighting it out again. This time, Hollingsworth gets a really good run away. Stokes is going to get ahead of Bouchard again. And now we've got Tyrrell on the inside of Bouchard. And we've got Rob Jenkins fighting out with Tanner Costa. Costa's back up to 5th again. Well done to him.
Yeah, he's
Had a few moments and got brought back into the mid pack. He's managed to catch back up.
And look at these guys, man, fighting hard up here in the front. Who's that behind seat row? That's Josh Mayhew. Hollyfield. Wow, these guys are not laying down tonight.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
See if we can try the inside of Rob Jenkins now. Trying to run on the inside. Well, who's that going really slow? Francois Pelletier is going to get lapped by everyone. Looks like he's not even moving. And it looks like Nathan will get right past Rob Jenkins. Jenkins now get under attack by Josh Mayhew.
Rob Jenkins moves back to 8th. Mayhew up to 7th. See what Hollyfield, if he can do anything here. Just keeping an eye on the numbers up in the front. Brandon Stokes right now about 0.16 back. Ooh, 0.13. But Stokes has got himself some speed right here.
Yeah, but getting past, especially someone against Hollingsworth, is going to be a pain. He's got a mountain of pace himself. His line is not defensive, but it's just that where he sits is where you want to be.
See who was faster across the line. Stokes was a little bit faster again.
Got the draft on this side too.
Let's jump in with Stokes because I think Stokes is going to make a move here pretty soon. He is almost in the same footstep. And look, he is right here.
No, a bit further back, Josh Mayhew having a bit of a fight starting to develop with Tanner Costa. We got some side-by-sides further back, Paul House and Robert Dudley. Then we got Paskowich and Mark Jenkins in 16th, 17th. Ray Black is just limping that battered and broken car at the moment. Just got passed by I think he was actually a lap down.
Yeah, Ray Black's a lap down. Francois 2 laps down. So Ray Black right now still in the spot for the lucky dog. But he's got to get a lot of that damage fixed. Go up here with Byron Rodney for a second. Sitting in 19th. Robert Dudley right here in
Stokes with a really good run. He's going to get alongside Hollingsworth on the outside, though. Look at that run on the outside he's getting. It's meant to be all the way the entry where the inside line does better, but at the moment he's doing better on entry and exit.
I don't think Hollingsworth wanted that.
Yeah, on the entrance to one, Hollingsworth didn't block, but he was once again making it hard for Stokes to get there and almost trying to ease pace, and they got a touch.
And Hollingsworth's going to be the loser on that one.
He bounced off of Stokes, manages to hold on to it, doesn't lose the car, doesn't take too much damage. He will lose a position or two. But compared to what that could have been, that is a far better solution. Meanwhile, David Biggers alongside Sean Weaver back in 10th position. Nice little fight going on there. And he's seeing Robert Dudley catch up to this fight, actually. So they better help him make up their mind before they get another person join in.
Yeah, they'll be there, and so will Paul House pretty soon also.
Huh?
It's like Terrell closing in on Hollingsworth as well.
Yeah, we got a nice little three-way fight going on as well. Rob Jenkins, Josh Mayu. It looks like Tankos was in the fight, but he's starting to break away. But we might see Mayu and Rob Jenkins get back up to him again. Oh, and look at Bouchard on Stokes. Bouchard with a really good run. He's actually right up to Stokes now.
Oh, he's going to shoot down on the inside. Almost to the yellow line. So he's going to shoot it in real hard down low.
Now remember, Stokes got past Hollingsworth on the outside. And you can see him how strong he's in that outside line there. Bouchard has nothing. Now look at Hollingsworth now catching back up to Bouchard. He might try and make a move. No, he's going to sit behind him. Couldn't quite get there in time. Oh, behind them. Look at Matthew Terrell just behind these guys as well. So Terrell is not out of this picture at all.
No,
Neither
even
is Nate Seifker.
I was going to say, even as Seifker, man. Seifker, we saw unfortunate circumstance for him, but he's able to get back out here and
then behind them,
go fifth.
This four-way fight behind him is getting interesting. Because for a moment they were kind of too wide, too deep, but now they're back to single file again. Just with Rob Jenkins just trying to get past Josh Mayu. Here comes Ron Holford down to the inside of Rob Jenkins.
Holyfield sneaking his way in.
It's just constant, ever-changing between those four.
And Bouchard again, shooting it down low, not able to do it. Wow, look how close the 89 and the 02 of Mayu get.
Every millimeter, every tenth of a second, every hundredth of a second, anything you can get.
If you watch Stokes and Bouchard, I mean, these guys are racing really hard and aggressively jumping up and down, you know, high lane, low lane. And last couple times you saw Bouchard going down low, then you saw it just before Stokes jumped down.
Almost a moment between Rob Jenkins and Josh Mayu there. Rob was sliding up there, and he got loose a bit, but managed to hold on to it, went to the inside rather than the outside, did not touch Mayu, so well done there. He still managed to keep alongside of him too, so that was a
Bouchard got by Stokes for the lead.
Wow. We've seen Bouchard with just ridiculous pace.
And how many laps?
Actually, Terrell passed Hollingsworth? Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe I just missed that, unfortunately, but that is just...
Yeah, at the same time, Bouchard passed Stokes, Terrell passed Hollingsworth, and I think... let's see, what's he for 32.2? Yeah, they're running similar times right now.
All right, and here comes Rob Jenkins again on the inside of Mayu. Mayu was right on the rear of Tanacosta there. And look at Rob Jenkins. Oh, he's going to get fully alongside of him. And we have a yellow flag.
Ooh.
Did he get past him there? He did not.
Oh, Paskowitz involved with this one. I think Paskowitz lost it by himself.
He almost had a moment with the 15, was down low, got loose, and after that it was just done. Try his best to save it. Oh yeah. I believe that might be Mike Whitaker. Yeah, it was Mike Whitaker. Oh yeah, he's probably gonna have to get a new set of pants when he's done with this race. Absolutely. Like I said, we're now 2/3 through this race. We've got 50 laps to go. I don't think anyone's gonna try right on it, but someone might give it a go. He's done it once. Oh, looks like Tanacosta might have missed his stall. No, he got it. Never mind. Just crazy. Yep. No one with right sides only. Everyone's taking 4.
Busy exit.
Bouchard will come out first and look at 4 wide on the exit there. Not quite sure who got that one. Looks like apparently Brandon Stokes will get that one. Followed by Hollingsworth and then Tanacosta. Terrell actually got the worst out of that. He entered in 3rd, came out in 5th.
So he'll lose 2 spots.
I don't know why, but for me, Nate Siefker is not appearing correctly on my my sheet.
No?
Because we saw him fighting for what, 5th, right?
Right.
It says he's 19th for me.
Oh, no, he's up in 6th.
And it's been saying that since the start of the race. I'm
Really?
getting confused. Yeah. I kept looking at it going, huh? I don't know what's going on with that for me, but yeah, it's saying he's down in 19th and it keeps confusing me. Oh, and Rob Jenkins got past Josh Mayu in the pits.
I'm just waiting for Siefker to cross the line here and just see if they're going to keep him in 6th. Yeah, it's showing Siefker in 6th, Terrell in 5th, Coster in 4th, Hollingsworth in 3rd, Stokes in 2nd, Bouchard 1st. And what'd you say, Mark Jenkins?
Rob Jenkins in 7th. Yeah, it's just my end being bugged, that's all.
You know, it was like me the other week. Well, not the other week, 2 weeks ago when the paints wouldn't load, man.
Yeah. Things break on occasion.
So 19 still sitting in pit road. Ray Black Jr.'s in.
I believe he used his fast repair earlier, so he's going to get the damage repaired the old way.
Yeah, he's sitting there for quite a while right now.
He's got a Red Bull truck, is giving you wings, but I think he's wanting a few extra wings on that thing right now. Or at least to repair the wing he's got.
A couple of wings with some extra power there. Because he's going to need it. It's a shame because, you know, the track like this, when your truck gets damaged, man, it's like a parachute. It will slow you right down.
Oh, yeah. And he had a good run for the win today, but unfortunately, there's things that keep getting in his way. Still, 45 laps to go. He can still get to the front. Right, can't roll him out on that.
Go up here in the front. Looks like Bouchard's going to do the inside again.
Yeah, it's where he's comfortable. No reason to switch it up.
His truck's looking clean. So is Stokes. His truck's looking pretty clean. Hollingsworth. Who was that? Terrell. All right, lights are out. We're going to do something unorthodox here. We're going to start this race inside the 5th place driver of Matthew Terrell.
Yeah, see how he goes from that restart.
See it from his perspective.
Bashard's waiting, there he goes. Just before the green, Bashard puts the boot in it, and off he goes. He's going to get well clear of Stokes, who's now under attack by Jeff Hollingsworth. Costa going to the inside, right in front of Terrell. Stokes might go from 2nd place to possibly 4th, 5th, or even 6th if C can get in there as well.
Look at
almost a moment between Weaver and Holyfield, but that's got sorted out. Also, hopefully had a bit of a slow start there. Keeps it safe, no injuries, no issues. And look at Tanner Costa trying to make moves on Jeff Hollingsworth there.
He's all over the back of that truck.
Oh, it almost gets touched by Stokes, who's now on his inside.
I'm sure guys are aware of what lap we're on, so, you know, it's getting pretty close to go time.
Yeah, so we start making moves, but it's not where you go crazy about it. We still got 40 plus laps to go. A lot of side-by-side action throughout the field as well. Bit of a fight between Weaver and Mark Jenkins for 10th position. Right behind them is Ron Holyfield alongside Willie Glenn watching this. Probably got some popcorn there while they're watching it. But Rob Jenkins on the inside of Josh Mayu again. Once again, these guys are fighting it out. And it looks like Rob Jenkins might actually have the advantage here. Inside line. He's got down to the apron. He's got a really good run. He might even clear him going into 1. And that'll be Rob Jenkins' race over. He's been doing that the entire race. He's finally got past. I think Mayu might come back though.
Yeah, Mayu's right on the back, grabbing all the draft he can, almost pushing him into the turn.
I think he actually did push him. I think that was an almost. I think he actually did push him. You know, behind Willie Glenn and Ron Holt were almost like just holding onto each other's bumpers for a while there.
Where's Holyfield? He's in 12th. Yeah.
Yep.
13th, Willie Glenn.
They were real close for a while there. I swear they were just like locked on bumpers at the time. Looks like Glenn's going to get a really good run on the outside that Holyfield can't really compete against.
Well, Holyfield back to the inside. Got a really good run across the line. See if Glenn can get a nice strong run on the outside. Yeah, you see him kind of pick up a little bit of speed. They get side by side again. Glenn with just a nose out.
And for a while there, Chris Bouchard was getting away from Hollingsworth and Stokes, but it looks like both Stokes and Hollingsworth are catching Bouchard again. Yeah, 31.5 for Bouchard, 31.4 for Hollingsworth and for Stokes. They're a 10th faster than him right now. 38 laps to go. There comes Stokes with a run on Holyfield. Hollingsworth, sorry, he might go to the inside. Now, one thing I will say, Stokes and Bouchard are sharing a TeamSpeak channel. Cough, cough, team orders.
Oh, you know, you heard a lot of these guys too. They said, you know, they might be teammates, but on the track, it's a whole different story.
Oh yeah, I think Stokes is trying to get the position for himself. Hey, I like to. I can pretend, right? behind Nate Seekers alongside Matthew Terrell. Terrell was actually in like 4th or 5th, and now he's back in 6th position with Rob Jenkins on his rear. And Rob has managed to finally shake Josh Mayu, so happy about that. That little fight between Stokes and Hollingsworth has given Bouchard a tiny bit of extra gap on Stokes. If he can build on that and get more, he'll be able to get away with this lead. Now I got side by side with Devin Doss and Corey Budnott. Right behind them, Kev Paswich is just watching this and might be doing the same. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, Devin does the right thing. They just locks the brakes.
Yeah, 7:35, man. They make contact, and nobody else gets involved in this. So that was really good. Oh, how come I? Man, it's driving me crazy. Oh, it's not the 30, that's a 95. And they pass him quick. All right. 13 laps on the tires. Got to be coming in.
Absolutely. And I think perhaps at this point, depending on what happens from this on, this is going to be all the way to the end. If no other caution rears their ugly head.
Yeah.
This is going to be the pit stop that makes or breaks your race for sure.
Yep. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back one more time, people.
Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides in at a 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
Growing up as a kid in Oklahoma, where I'm from, the Chili Bowl is the biggest race that we have. The Chili Bowl has kind of been my favorite race of the year. Growing up a dirt racer in Oklahoma, that's kind of the holy grail.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Had to go grab another drink real quick.
Yeah, I got mine as well, and I think I already finished it. Stuff evaporates, I swear to God.
I'm telling you, I'm
I swear,
ready.
officer, I didn't drink it. It just vanished.
Yeah, it just vanished. It's hot out.
Yeah. It's definitely getting warm in here, mate.
Yeah, I got my
But I gotta
kids.
say,
I got my kids
hotter on
good,
track.
man.
It's getting hotter on track, though. 76F.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even though this caution's been happening, the track has managed to keep a bit warmer than before. But hey, pace car's about to go in. Bashard from the outside this time.
Take a quick
Off
look.
they go. Look at Bashard and Stokes. It's almost like they coordinated that one. They both managed to get away well clear of Hollingsworth and Tanacosta.
Wow, look at that.
Costa-
Look behind them. From
Oh, yeah.
Terrell on back, man.
Yeah, it looks like Costa's going to get trained back from 4th place, possibly even to 7th. And Rob Jenkins is going to fall back to possibly even 8th and 9th.
These guys were shuffling big time for spots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. What'd I do? There we go.
The
It is-
Tanacosta should be in 7th and 6th now. Yeah, he is.
That's right. If he gives it a minute, let it cool off, he can try and fight his way back up again.
Look at Jeff Hollingsworth trying to stick his nose out a little bit on Stokes. He'll get to the inside line. See if Stokes can defend on the outside like he did before.
Wow.
Oh, Hollingsworth is not making that comfortable for him.
It's like you're going too fast for that.
Yeah, you don't know what the guy's doing right there. But Stokes is defending the outside line really well. It looks like Terrell's catching up now to this fight as well. And it looks like Hollingsworth might decide to stick back in line rather than risk being attacked
And
by
look at Siefker.
Terrell. Yep, now Siefker's going to try and make his position as well. Trying to steal up the 4th position. Get down to the apron. Terrell will follow as well.
Just see who can power.
Oh,
Wow.
behind them. Really close stuff going on.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness. That was so close between Costa and Rob Jenkins.
Jenkins manages to save it there, but my God, that's not what he wanted to see. And
Hey.
Josh Mayu manages to get away from all that and is now right behind the fight between Terrell and Siefker.
Siefker holding on to the inside pretty good. He's got the room to slide it up.
He'll complete the pass there, and here comes Josh Mayu behind us as well. Look at Hollingsworth all over the rear bumper of Brandon Stokes right now.
He's been trying for a while now, too.
Now we got Tanacosta now going to the inside of Josh Mayu. Trying to get back his positions. Getting a pretty good run on the apron here. He might actually get the pass going into turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, he hit some bumps out there on the outside, too. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, it's scary, but it means you have to go to them to get the pace.
The Tanacosta will grab that spot, and here comes Rob Jenkins now. Let's see, Ray Black Jr. back here in 17th. He's with Whitaker and Glenn.
That's 2 really bright cars in front of him.
For real.
Might need a seizure warning in those 2 cars. Especially Ray Black, he's looking at both of them. He's got this blue and purpley mess on one side, and he's got this neon blue and purpley mess on the other side, and now they're both on one side. Looking crazy looking at that.
And Ray Black Jr. still on the inside trying.
And once again, Rob Jenkins and Josh Mayu are fighting it out. They're like glued together this race.
Yeah, they've been fighting a lot.
Behind them, Mark Jenkins and David Biggett starting to develop a little bit of a fight for the 9th position. Jenkins is all over his rear bumper. The same can be said for Robert Dudley and Kevin Pasquich just behind them as well, so people have found a buddy and they can start fighting with him.
If you can't fight your friends, who can you fight?
That makes for a good race.
Robert Dudley.
Interestingly, Chris Bichard is about a 10th faster than Brandon Stokes. And whether by intention or just because he's in front of him, Stokes is kind of holding off Hollingsworth, so Hollingsworth can't even get near Bichard if he even wants to.
And look at the difference between looking back from the leader to second place on.
Oh yeah, he's
Pretty
3
big
cars.
gap.
And look at that, Nate Siefka and Terrell are so close together. I swear to God, the bumpers actually merged for a moment there. They're fighting it out for 4th position there.
And Siefka's got it at the moment.
Oh yeah, Siefka and Terrell could both just suddenly pop up with a mountain of pace every once in a while. Now seeing these two fight each other with a mountain of pace, it's good to watch.
And Mayu is back with Rob Jenkins.
This time Jenkins on the outside though. Normally we see Jenkins on the inside. Now he's at the outside getting a really good run and exit.
Yeah, I think that truck needs to be on the outside line. See him scrape the wall just a little, yeah.
I don't need paint.
He's just trying to lighten it up a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Take off a little bit of weight.
Oh, look at this little fight further back between Corey Boudinot, Devin Doss, Ray Black, and Paul House. And then you got Mike Whitaker in there as well. You've got a 5-car brawl going on.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
They're everywhere, and all those cars are bent in some way, except for a few of them. And there they go.
34. Do they save it?
Oh,
No. Oh, man. Man, Paul House.
Wow. Oh my.
What?
Watch Hook Baker. Man.
All right, let's go with Devin Doss first here. And then we'll jump back with Baker. Yeah, it's just hard racing right there. All right, so let's jump in with Baker. Wait, what? What did he do?
He got so close to Boudinot, I swear they might have merged. He just drifted past him. It was crazy.
All right, we gotta go inside.
Yeah, he's doing 100 miles an hour. That's happening. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
I know. That was so remarkably close.
Oh, but did you watch Hugh Baker the rest of the way?
Yeah, he managed to hold on to it.
No,
Didn't
but
hit
then,
the wall or anything.
and then at the very last minute, he turned it up into the wall after he stopped.
Did he actually get into the wall? I didn't see
Yeah,
him.
watch. Go back and look. He slows down, he gets it going straight, and then all of a sudden, wham, it just turns up into the wall. Oh, Hoot, man. You see what I'm talking about?
He becomes an absolute badass for a moment.
I know.
And at the very moment, goofs it up like Goofy, man. Wow.
It's almost like he hit the throttle to get moving again, and with the tires being all heated like that, just shot him up into the wall.
Yeah, and look what things have changed in this pit cycle.
Yeah.
Hollingsworth in the lead, Stokes in second, Bouchard in third. And once again, for some reason, Nate Siefka saying he's 19th position. My computer is trolling me.
Siefka, he's in fourth.
He's in fourth, yeah. I can visually see that. My numbers are lying to me.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Tell him, come on, man. They're winding this sucker down. Be 17 laps as time by. Take a quick look. How many lead changes? Wow, it's only 7 lead changes. There's a lot of racing going on, though. It just
Someone gets in front, they seem to hold the front. Like
Yeah.
Everything's behind, just constant fights.
But you know what it is? Because you see guys going to the inside trying to make that pass and can't complete it. I guess you just think in your mind there was a pass, but there really wasn't.
Yeah, it's because iRacing only counts it when it's over the front stretch.
Yeah.
Doesn't count all the passes, like every single corner of the track.
Let's take a look real quick at your top 10. You got Jeff Hollingsworth, Brandon Stokes, Chris Bouchard, Nate Siefker, Matthew Tyrrell, Tanner Coster, Rob Jenkins, Willie Glenn, Josh Mayu, and Mark Jenkins rounding out your top 10. Remember, these are the 12 drivers that are in the playoff. Only 8 of them are going to move ahead. Let's see.
A bunch of them are definitely in the top 10.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys that are struggling right now that are going to be really close, especially from, I'm going to say, probably from David Bigger back, who's in 7th coming in tonight. Because you got David Bigger, Corey Boudinot, Matthew Tyrrell, Tanner Coster, Michael Whitaker, Kevin Paskowicz were your, back of that 12. Let's see where some of these guys at right now. Ray Black Jr., he came in a pretty good spot, and he's back in 24th, so he might be okay. Corey Boudinot right now is in 17th. Robert Dudley's in 14th. Paskowicz, who was in last place coming in, is up in 11th, so if he can manage to hang on to, that spot or better, it might help him out a little bit in the points. Be curious to see who are going to be the 8 to move on. I believe it's Michigan, the next race. There, and that drink is gone, man. It's
man,
history.
it just doesn't last long, does it?
I don't know, man. I'm dehydrated today.
Yeah. Well, we've got 15 laps to go. I'm going to ask you the question now. Who's your favorite and who's your wild card?
Siefker or Tyrell, I think, are going to take it tonight.
Really? That's an interesting call.
Yeah. I think they're in the best spot, and both of them have shown they have fast trucks. The 42, the 21, and the 28 also are really, really fast, and they're always fast. But I just think these guys, I think those two tonight really have a good shot at it for where they're starting right now. So we'll see if we can keep it green.
I'm going to go with my obvious, of course. I think the favorite here is probably going to have to be Bouchard because this is going to be a short run. And he's showing he's at a mountain of short run pace.
Yeah, he really does. It's just a matter of something happens. Because right now, as the laps get down, we got guys getting more aggressive.
And my wildcard's got to be Tyrrell for sure. He has had a mountain of pace. And he's always been sitting right behind the leaders, like he's been waiting for his moment. So maybe now's the time he's going to go for it.
And look at Tyrrell right there, Siefker with Tanner Coster. Bouchard about 2/10 back from the leader. Go back here to Josh Mayu in 8th. And then look, you still got Siefker and Tanner Coster kind of side by side.
That's giving Tyrrell some time to break away from them for sure.
Yeah, Coster's got a really good run down on the inside. I think
3 wide further back. Paskowicz, Jenkins, and Willie Glenn.
Yeah, they are.
They were 3 wide around 3 and 4, and here they are going 3 wide again through 1 and 2.
Oh, wow.
It's crunch time now.
Oh, look at Paskowicz and the 33. Almost 4 wide there. Do you see that?
Yeah. David Bigger saw that and was like, you know what? Maybe not.
He's like, hey.
Look at Chris Bouchard. He's right up on Hollingsworth there. He actually got his nose on the inside.
I got a feeling Bouchard and the 42 are going to get into each other. They're going to take out the 21, and that's going to let Tyrrell up to the front.
Is that what you think's gonna happen, or is that what you want to happen?
That's what I think's gonna happen, because
Okay.
Because you can see the way these top 3 are fighting right now, man.
You see the way those guys further back are fighting. Thankfully, the 3 widing has stopped. But give them a lap or 2, they'll probably be doing it again.
And look at them side by side all the way back here.
I say now that Holdsworth's in the front, he's really kicked up the pace now. Bouchard is having real trouble trying to get past him. Caution.
Oh, caution is out. Not Francois. It's 34, Boudinot. Go back and see what happened. We will go back green, definitely. So let's see what happened with the 34 here.
Self spin.
Was it really?
Yes, it was.
All right, we're watching the 34 right now. He was in 24th when this happened. Oh, wait. Did you see that?
We went straight between two cars? Yeah.
No, he just, it's like he just snapped right up into the wall right there. Wham.
Yeah, he was trying to save the slide.
Yeah.
There's a point where you turn the wheel way too much, and it's like, goodbye.
All right, hold on. Let's see that again.
And look at the field goal between Andanucci and James McDavid.
Yeah, where's,
Look at Andanucci's view. Oh my god, that would be scary.
yeah, because he was right there when it happened, too. Hold on, let me back up a little bit more.
Oh, man. He actually did get hit from it, but
Yeah,
I
he-
don't think he did.
He got a little bit of contact with him. Not a whole lot, but he did get some. Yeah, yeah.
That view, though. He's like, okay, he's going to the left, and no, he's to the right. Ah!
But
And
we
just bounced off the wall.
we went inside and we watched Budnat. He had that wheel cranked, and all of a sudden it gripped. Wham!
Once you slow down enough from doing the slide, the car will like snap oversteer. Happens a lot in road tracks. You see it so many times.
Who's coming in? You got Mayu, you got Andanucci, Hoot Baker, Paul House, Budnat.
Top 4 drivers, top 5 drivers, top 6 drivers, 7, 8, 9. Most people stayed out. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, 9 to
that
go.
fun?
You got to stay out, man. You only got 9, 10 laps on those tires. You got to stay out. As much as you may not want to, you got to. If you go in now, I'm surprised to see Mayu go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really surprised to see because I thought he was up there in the top 10 before that caution came out.
He was fighting with Jenkins for 6th position, so he's going to fall back about 5 positions doing this pit stop, but perhaps he thinks these fresh tires will give him the ability to get those positions back, if not more.
Yeah, I think that fresh tires are definitely going to help.
Oh, actually, he's going to be even further back, isn't he? Hold on, my thing hasn't actually changed yet.
Yeah. But it's
Wait,
showing
he's going to
me.
make like 10 positions.
It's showing me he's going to be back in 20th.
Yep. So he's going to make up about 15 positions to make that even worthwhile.
I still say Terrell, who's sitting 4th, and Siefker, who's sitting 7th. I'm not changing.
You think the front three are going to murder each other, don't you?
They got
My
to.
first vote, I'm going to say Hollingsworth's going to get it, I think.
They got to because Hollingsworth, not that it's bad, but Hollingsworth is putting the blocks on Bouchard. Bouchard's not going to slow down. The 21 obviously is not going to slow down because he's waiting for those guys to get together so that he can make the move. But if they make contact, he's right there. And then you got Terrell right there. I mean, dude,
You can see it all in your mind's eye, man.
it's got to happen.
I think Hollingsworth and Bouchard, we got to keep it off of each other. They're going to get real close. It's going to be an absolute brawl, but I get the feeling they're going to hold it to the end.
You watch this start right here.
Oh, yeah, I know, man. I'm glad I haven't got anything to drink because I might spit it out in the middle of the race.
You'll be wondering what happened to you. Everything will be frying over there.
Wingnet wasn't able to stream as it was iced coffee poured all over his computer.
I keep telling my kid because I'm waiting. He was taking chances, putting his drinks by my old computer that he's using, and I was like, dude, don't you dare. He just looks at me like, what?
You don't risk it. You never risk it because
Nope.
you think, oh, it's going to be fine. It will be fine for like 6 months until you make that one mistake.
That's all it takes
like
is
that.
one. That's it. It takes one time. When I used to work in the power lines, we seen a lot of guys on my crew taking chances, and I used to tell them.
One time.
They're like, "Oh, I'm fine." I said, "Yeah, but it only takes one time, bro. You're gonna be baking, and I ain't wasting my fire extinguisher on you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if you're going to make a mistake, it's going to happen sooner or later.
We're gonna put out a piece of bacon. Might as well just let it finish cooking. You know what I mean? You're already gone."
Look at Bouchard. Stealth mode activate. Inside the pace car, stealth mode. No one can see me.
I think he's playing head games right now with Hollingsworth.
Yep. Well, Hollingsworth will have control here, and if he gets this right, he's going to get Stokes to be fighting Bouchard on the start. And it's going to be a 5-lap sprint. Which means if a caution pops up, I believe that will be it.
And I swear I just saw Bouchard flash.
I haven't seen anything yet. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, I thought I saw a quick flash out of him, real brief. That would suck right now too if he just dropped.
Oh man, that would be so painful.
Oh, that's when you take the hammer out and you just start going crazy.
Yeah,
all right,
well, PASKY goes in.
We're gonna see who's gonna be the top 8.
Stokes nudges Hollingsworth. He was eager. That being said, Hollingsworth does not break away from Bashar as much as he'd like. Bashar's now going to the inside, turn 1.
Oh, so look, see, some contact.
Yeah, he was expecting Hollingsworth to give him the room there, and Hollingsworth's just like, nah, I'm not moving.
Nope. Look at Costa, though. Costa on the inside right now of Terrell. Terrell's going to get that thing wound up. Look at here comes Seifker on the move, and the caution is out. Oh, man, no.
Sean Weaver.
Baker, who Baker, Hollyfield.
That's actually bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah, there's a lot of trucks. Wow.
Started with Byron Rodney. And David Bigger.
Oh, yeah, there they go. 49 gets a piece. The one. Wow, look at, who is that? Hold on a second, I got to find him. You got to see this. Dude, McDavid. Watch McDavid.
Okay, let's go have a look at the ride here.
Watch the 57 here. Oh, what am I doing? I'm on the wrong guy. Sorry. I'm on James.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Turtle from over there.
I'm going to shoot this thing in a second. All right, now we're on the right one. Watch the 92 right here in that green and white truck. Krispy Kreme on his roof. Wow. Hard hit, too. A lot of guys caught up in that one.
I don't know. I think that we're going to have... I think it's either going to be like a one flag run or it's going to be it there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always questionable when you get this far, you know? Yeah. 3 laps to go. I don't think we're going back green, honestly.
I'm not sure.
And so far, if we're not, it looks like you're right. Hollingsworth will get it. But, man, I thought for sure Terrell or Seifka. And look, right now they're sitting 4th and 6th.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was almost going to be Stokes or Terrell being in the lead because Bashard and Hollingsworth got real close. I think if Bashard didn't back off a little bit there, if Hollingsworth Hollingsworth moved in anymore, that would have been an incident.
And right when that caution came out, Seifker was flying on the inside. He's just getting ready to make a pass going on the inside, man. I'm telling you, that was going to be a good ending right here. What happened here? Where you going? My laptop's trying to go to sleep. I think I got to change my settings on that thing. I was waiting for them to go across the line so we can pull up where we are, make sure everybody's scored in the right spot before we start talking and having to recorrect. This is pretty good, man. Race number 2, Chicagoland, playoff race number 2. Next week's going to be Michigan. Let's take a quick look at the summary run. Caution number 12, we got 8 lead changes, 3 laps remaining.
According to one of the drivers on the track, they're going to have a restart. It's going to be a 1-lap green. It's going to be a 1-lap shootout.
You think so?
Apparently a few of the drivers believe that it will be. I've had word from at least 3 of them now that it's going to be green. So we might see a one-lap run here. That's going to be crazy. You're going to see Bashard throwing everything in the kitchen sink and probably the rest of the house at Hollingsworth here.
All right, so Terrell and Seifert still got a shot here.
Now you're like committed to that bet. You have to like make everything change it. Oh, whoa. Hollingsworth blinking. Oh, no, that was a bad time. He's still here, but oof. Now, if the lights go out, we'll have a 1-lap run. I think.
I don't know if they're going to go out. No.
Yep, they're out.
Are they really?
Lights are out.
No, they're not.
They're out, mate. I'm looking at them right now. They're out.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, here we go. Because it's going to be a one-lap shootout, and this is going to be everything's going to go wrong.
All right. The 42, the 28, the 21 going to all get into each other. 78 and the 2 are going to fight for the line with Tanner Costa. It's going to be a 3-way photo finish, dude.
Hey, I got a meal at my Hungry Jacks that says they're not going to make around turn 1.
That white flag got to come out, though, man. White flag comes out, they're going. There's no stopping. Just keep on going. First one across the line. But it's just, not that it's anything wrong, but you can see the 42 is not letting the 28 go by. You saw a little bit of contact with them already on the last restart. More now than ever, nobody's going to let nobody go by. So you know what that means. Somebody's going to have to give. They ain't going to give. Somebody's going to get stuck into somebody, and it's going to be all on, man. You're going to have
close they get. We all know this is going to be chaos.
All right, here we go.
And there we go. Once again, Stokes gives Hollingsworth the shunt. Hollingsworth already clean and clear. I think he might be able to hold this now. He's got quite a gap on Bashar. He's now got Stokes on his inside.
And it's the white flag, so it's all out.
Secret that bounces off of Tanner. Goes to the outside. He's going to drop a bunch of places, not paces.
Wow, Hollingsworth.
They're all fighting it out. We saw a shunt on Jenkins from, I think it was Willie Glenn. And look at the Stokes on the inside of Bashard. He might get the second place finish here at the end. And he will. Stokes takes second place from Bashard. Bashard almost gets turned from Terrell.
Wow, look at that. Hollingsworth to the win. Stokes and Bashard. Wow. Not the way I thought it was going to go, man. That was a great finish.
Glad I changed my bet.
I wasn't changing mine, dude.
Look, he's paying me money now.
And look at all the rubber on that truck, too, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good finish. I wasn't sure if they were going to make it, to the line, honestly, man. But
honestly, I owe you a meal of Hungry Jacks now because I thought they weren't going to make a single corner.
Terrell finishes 4th. Unfortunately, Secret jumps back to 8th. And I really thought those two guys were going to be flying up there, man.
Yeah. And Hollingsworth's going to burn up what's left of those tires.
Burn those suckers down a little bit. All right, there you go. 42, Jeff Hollingsworth, 44 laps led. Started first, does take it home. So congratulations to him on that one, man. Let's you want to go 1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1?
I don't know, mate. Flip a coin.
Let's see, in the booth, who do we got? We're gonna go. We'll go Chris Bouchard.
Will I grab Bouchard?
Yeah, let's get Bouchard. We'll get him down here first.
Hey, Bouchard, it's our booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Man, that was a crazy race today.
Yeah, I wish it stayed calm, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, hey, talk about your race, man. At the start, you had a mountain of pace, but it looks like near the end of those longer runs, you were starting to tire out a bit.
Yeah, that first run, I just burned up my stuff way too quick, and I adjusted my driving style, and I thought I could just keep going at the pace I was. I was clicking off pretty good lap times. Just we never got a run over 20 laps, which kind of sucked. But I led. I don't know how many laps I led, but I probably led over 100. And not to come home with the win really sucks because it just can't race at the end of these races with all these yellows coming out.
Yeah, that's true for sure, man. Well, hey, I gotta ask, was people getting loose with these trucks? How did it feel for you? Was it loose? Was it tight? Was it a nightmare to handle, or did it just feel good to you?
It felt good to me. It was getting loose, but it wasn't like a snappy loose. It was just like the back end is just slightly loose, but it was just staying there. So it was kind of a weird loose. I really didn't get to experience anything over 20 laps, so I'm sure if it went over 20, 25 laps, everyone would be wheeling it a little more, but I don't know if some people can handle that after what we saw today.
Yeah, you had a great race between you, Hollingsworth, sorry, and Stokes. I got to ask, some of those restarts, it's almost like there's a bit of team orders going on with Stokes, eh? Huh? Nudge, nudge?
Yeah, well, Stokes and we've been working pretty well together the last few weeks, and we're working together just to make sure we advanced and everything. It's all about getting to the next round. I'm happy with the top 5 and everything, top 3 making it to the next round. Just man, I wish I won.
I know that feeling, man. Well, hey, you were definitely the car to beat for most of this race. If only those cautions didn't come out the way they did, you might have been sitting on the podium in first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, mate, before you go out and reminisce and have a few drinks and wonder what happened, you got any shouts for us, brother?
Shout out to KP, Byron, Willie Glenn, Nate Seifker, everyone who puts on this league. You guys for broadcasting. I'm probably gonna go back and watch this race and see what exactly happened because I really don't want to save this replay. So also gotta thank Swartz Diesel, Lucas Oil Racing TV, Ford. Please get that F-150 on this friggin' iRacing.
Oh, I
I
know.
want to drive that thing.
I know. I hear you.
We're getting the trophy truck, but I don't even have a F-150 to drive. But okay, thanks iRacing. But yeah, gonna look forward to going into next weekend. I'm going to Bristol for K&N race, and then flying back Sunday, then Monday night. Gonna try to go get another win in this series.
Yeah, we got Michigan coming up.
Yeah, Michigan is it's kind of a crapshoot. Also, there's a lot of drafting that goes along there, especially in the trucks. But if it's the new Michigan, I've never driven the new Michigan in the truck, so it's gonna be something new.
Well, fair enough, man. Well, you had a great race today. You definitely gained some points for the chase. You looked in a good position. So good luck, man. We'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
All right.
That was Bashar, third place. Shall we grab Stokes next?
Yeah, let's get Brandon Stokes down here. All right,
hey, Stokes, that's our booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4, I got you.
Hey, second place. Gotta feel good.
I mean, I'm so about the whole situation, but yeah, I'm just happy to be moving on here, going to the next round. So we'll take it, I guess. You know.
Well, yours, Paul.
It seemed like it was really hard to pass out there, man. Was that the case for you too, also?
In a sense, yes, but the way I was running my lines in the 1, and the way I was driving in the 3, I was getting pretty decent runs on Jeff there. I was just kind of laying back on Chris when he was leading up there, but I mean, so. I mean, I could get up under him if I wanted to, but I was kind of just playing the waiting game, so to speak. So I'd say it was about 50-50, just depending on what kind of run you got off on exit.
Yeah, we were talking, me and Wing, we were talking about, what we thought the end was going to be. And honestly, I thought even before that last start, the start right before that, we knew you were pretty, like we were counting the laps down. We know you, Hollingsworth, Bouchard were pretty aggressive. And I thought you and Hollingsworth were going to end up getting together, taking each other out. Bouchard was going to get a piece of it, and Terrell or Seifker were going to end up coming by. And we were really surprised to see everybody pretty much make it to the line, man, all together. To me, it just seemed like if we might have been able to get a longer green flag run, I think there would have been a few more goers. Would have kind of changed things up just a little bit. But it just seemed like nobody could really pass really good on the inside. And we seen guys down there trying.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was listening to Chris's interview. Like, I mean, we were working together pretty much the whole race, and helping each other out. And once we got 1-2, we were up there riding a little bit. But I mean, you could pass them on the inside, but you had to really, really work it on the outside to be able to pass. So if you're gonna make a pass, you had to, like, I can't remember exactly what lap it was, but Jeff chopped my nose like going into 3 or something like that. But when he did that, I backed my corner up, and he kind of got tight off exit, so I got on his bumper and I was able to get inside of him entering 3. But I mean, it's so like I said, 50-50 on the passing deal. But uh, you know, I wish I was hoping there we were gonna be able to run that last 15 or 20 green flag to the end there. But
Yeah, that would have been really.
Kinda, I mean, it's when you run, excuse me, when you have 12 cautions for 47 laps. I mean, we're running 18 lap runs. I mean, you can't. I mean, anybody can run on green tires, but I mean, it's obvious you can see who can and can't drive in a certain aspect to when it comes down to it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Had some of the cautions that we had, but I mean, you came in here, I believe, I just pulled it up and I forgot just that quick. You came in here second in the points. You finished here second, so you should be pretty golden for moving on to Michigan, one of the top 8 going on. So, what do you think about Michigan? I know Michigan is kind of a similar type track. You think going to be a little bit better? You think it's a possibility of having a repeat?
I mean, I'm pretty decent at a lot of these tracks, but the tracks that actually fall off, where you have to actually kind of search for some grip in here and there, and kind of save your right front and your right rear at the same time, I think it benefits my style of driving specifically. Excuse me. But I think it's going to be a decent track. I mean, if it's hot, it's going to be real slick. We got a little overcast. It's going to be gripped up, so there's going to be a lot of tight racing there. Just hopefully it's kind of the racing we had tonight without the cautions.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, we could have put on a show there with 15 to go. I mean,
I just think if the weather was a little bit different, like the overcast, like you said, it does give a little bit more grip, so you get a lot more guys, a lot more daring. But I think if the weather was a little bit hotter and the trucks were just a little bit more, I don't know, not out of control, but just a little bit more wheeling. You'd have to have guys really, cautious about the way they're driving. I don't think you'd see so many chances, but I don't know. That's always just speculation too. So.
Yeah, I mean, the setup for the truck isn't bad. I mean, me personally, I don't know if y'all saw it there. 1 or 2 times I got kind of tight on exit, but it was like I had like a degree or 2 more in my wheel than I had the lap before, and it kind of stepped out on me there, and I got loose. So it was just, I mean, the setup, it took a little bit of getting used to, but I mean, we can go on for days talking about this kind of stuff, but we'll let this one ride, I guess.
Yeah, well, you got out of here with second, so that's not too bad, man. And it looks like you'll be moving on to the 8 that are moving on. Next week, Michigan, man. Hopefully you can get out of there with a good finish. Maybe get up there and get the checkers, but at least get out of there with a good finish and continue your run, man. See who's going to grab this thing at the end.
Yeah, man, I hope so. I may the fourth race in the chase, I might not be able to make it. So I'm hoping on a good points day here coming up next week. So
yeah,
we'll see how that'll work out. But other than that, I think we got a good chance to finish atop the board there.
All right, man. Before we let you go, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my parents, and especially my fiance as of Friday night. Give a shout out to her, my brother and sister, Overtake Motorsports, Chris and all the guys. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate you guys in the booth. Appreciate Byron, Willie and Kevin for putting on the league. All these changes are making everything, move faster and can't wait to see where the league is going from here. So
Yeah,
appreciate everybody's
should be
hard
good,
work.
man. And congratulations, dude. That's right. I forgot we seen that on Facebook. Congratulations, bud.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys.
All right, dude. Go celebrate. Go hang out, and we'll catch up with you next week in Michigan.
All right, brother. We'll see you.
All righty. Okay, that was Brandon Stokes, second place, and that's right. I forgot. I saw on Facebook he got engaged last week, man. So gonna be
Congratulations to him for sure.
Yeah, gonna have some good stuff ahead in the future. So let's get our winner down here now, Jeff Hollingsworth.
Let me grab him for you, mate.
I'm trying to grab him too. Here we go. All right, we got him. Jeff Hollingsworth. This is the SR booth. You got a copy.
Oh, how you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Hey, you started on the pole, 44 laps led. You got the finish. Congratulations on the win. A little bit crazy out there, man. Weren't really sure how this one was going to end. I was glad to see it go back green and actually run it to the checkers. Run us through your night, man.
Too many cautions.
Yeah, there was a lot of cautions for sure.
Many cautions, man. That's. I was listening to Brandon, and he's right, man. Anybody could run green tires for 15 to 20 laps, but after that is when the real racing starts, and it's frustrating. I know it's part of it, but I don't know. I'm happy to get the win. I wasn't sure I wanted it to go back green. I knew if I could get good enough start, I've been getting them on the start pretty good, so it worked out for me. I was up there, and we got her done.
Yeah, that last restart, man, you checked out and kept on going. They would have needed a couple of more laps if they really wanted to try to hunt you down, man. So that definitely was in your favor. You come in here in a good spot. You came in here top of the points, and 8 guys are moving on next week to Michigan. So you're definitely going to be one of those guys that move on. I don't want to beat the dead horse, man, but what do you think about Michigan? Hoping for a little bit better race, because it is, similar. There's some aspects to Michigan that are very similar to here.
Yeah, and I was talking about that in practice with the guys, and this track should be a little bit slippery. When they got the weather like they do, and it's just real grippy, real tight. And you have to run it different. I was trying to hug the bottom line as much as I could, and we got racy. And when someone was really fast, and I thought we were going to go green, one time I let Matthew Tyrrell by because I wasn't running that fast, and he was. But I don't know. Michigan to me is hopefully a chance to get some green flag laps, get some green pit stops, and some strategy and tires and fuel involved instead of race 15 laps, caution, race 15 laps, caution. I mean, it gets frustrating. Plus, it's hard on your bladder.
Yeah, it is kind of tough, man.
We managed to go out and have quick breaks, man.
Yeah.
We get the easy life here.
Yeah,
But I had fun racing with them guys, the guys that were up there with me, and I mean, it was hard racing.
There was some good racing going on. I mean, in those green flag runs that we had, I mean, you guys were constantly up in the front. You had Stokes, Bouchard, Tyrell, Costa. There was a bunch of guys up in the front. Pretty much, almost every start and restart, and you guys were doing really good. We saw that it was really hard for guys to pass. We saw a few of you going down to the bottom, but it seemed like most of the guys were a lot more comfortable being on the outside.
It was better on the outside. You don't get as tight, and I don't know. Like I said, if we had a long green run, I think that the way I was running, I would have done pretty well, my line and whatnot. But if you have to go for 15 laps, you just go for it, man. And we were racing hard. It was a lot of fun, a lot of close stuff. Nobody hit anybody. Me and Brandon off of 4 one time bumped doors, but I didn't get any damage. I don't think he did either. But it was fun, man. I need to go to the Chris Bouchard school of launching out of the pits because I suck at it.
Hey,
I had that one spot, man, and I should have been able to beat him sometimes, and I only got him once.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I don't know. Is it just you're not aggressive enough, or you know what I mean? It's like it's a whole thing, man.
It is. It's a whole thing that I guess I better learn if we're going to do a lot of cautions. But it was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to next week. And you know, like to thank Slam Cakes and Paskies and you guys for putting it on. My teammates in there, Ron and Robert, and you know, all the guys that come and show up every week and give it a go.
It's just funny talking to you. You're the winner, but you don't sound like you're all that excited. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest. I sweat a little bit. I don't usually sweat when I race, but I was sweating in that one. Man.
That's good.
I was driving.
All right, dude.
I mean, I won. I'm happy, but
yeah,
I
know. I hear you.
Going back to it could have been better, you know.
Yeah. Well, next week's coming, man. You'll be in the top 8. We'll definitely be looking to see what goes on, and hopefully, you know, keep running some good points, some good races, man, and find out how this thing is going to end. But anyhow, dude, started on the pole, definitely put down a great qualified lap, and 44 laps led back to the checkers. So congratulations on that, and we'll catch up with you next week, man, and see if you can do it back-to-back.
Thanks, my friend. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you Friday.
All righty. All right, that was your winner, Jeff Hollingsworth. It's just funny because, you know, he sound more like a second-place driver than the winner, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, cautions at this number can get a little annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always a race like this around. It'll happen. So we'll have a bunch of cautions because the race just never quite settles down. But, I mean, you can tell he's still happy. It's just the way he does things, I guess.
Yeah.
I've never heard Jeff bounce off the walls.
Yeah, but it's not too bad, though. I mean, you know, from what we've seen, there was definitely some good racing going on in between, man. Yeah, you know, high cautions, you'll have that every so often, man. I was trying to tell him in our league, we did a Xfinity race one time at Pocono. I think we were doing 65 laps. I think we ran like 42 of them under caution, man. It was like one of the worst races ever. And, you know, I said we might as well just race under caution, you know what I mean, and see. But it really sucked, and especially, you know, how long Pocono is, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Those caution laps are forever, and I felt so bad for the guys that were broadcasting the race, too, because it was just, dude, it was disgusting. But, you know, you'll have that, man. You'll have that, you know. Look at, what was it, Friday night, right? We didn't think Friday night was going to turn out to be good. We didn't think Sunday night was going to turn out to be good. And they turned out to be good races. So you never know, man. But
absolutely. You never quite tell.
Nope. So not too bad. So anyhow, you got Jeff Hollingsworth here, who started on the pole. He's got 44 laps led, takes home the checkers. We are going to run over the results, and we'll pack it up and get out of here. We'll come back next week for Michigan, and we'll see who the top 8 are. We'll rework the standings a little bit and go from there. Anyhow, Jeff Hollingsworth, number 42, takes home the win. Brandon Stokes will take home second. Third is going to be Chris Bouchard. Matthew Tyrell finishes 4th. Tanner Costa takes home 5th. Kevin Paskowicz will finish 6th. Mark Jenkins will finish 7th. Nate Siefker, who I thought might have a chance for the win, is going to take 8th. Willie Glenn, 9th. 10th will be David Bigger.
Then we got Josh Mayu in 11th. Rob Jenkins in 12th. Sean Weaver, 13th. Johnny Antonucci, 14th. Paul House, 15th. Ray Black Jr. with that early pit call to start, giving him a lot of trouble, 16th position. Mike Whitaker, 17th. Hoot Baker, 18th. Ron Holford, 19th. Then we've got Byron Rodney in 20th. Then the last of them, we have 21st, James McDavid. 22nd, Devin Doss. 23rd, Robert Dudley. 24th, Corey Boudinot. 25th, Francois Pelletier. 26th, Bob Lacavara. 27th is Michael Atkins Jr. 28th will be Joe Morganti.
I was just looking at somebody said about Hoot Baker. They said the race is a fraud. I declare Hoot Baker the winner. Root for Hoot. I like Hoot, man. I'm glad to see he's got his connection issues taken care of, and you know, at least that part's down.
And he actually got up to 18th position.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, I don't know. He's got that bad luck about him, man. He's just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But I give him a lot of credit, man. Coming out every week, it's easy to get discouraged to come out here every week and keep on trying, man. And at least the connection issue is done. So hopefully if that stays clear, he can just concentrate now on racing instead of connecting. You know what I mean? It's the truth, you know what I mean? You spend all night reconnecting. How can you race, you know? So hopefully that's taken care of. But anyhow, tune in next week. Next Monday night, I believe we are going to be at Michigan for the next playoff round of 8. And we'll see who the 8 drivers that are in. And hopefully we're in for a good race there, man. And let these guys fight it out for a championship. We will be back again on Friday and on Sunday. So, Wing, I appreciate you being here, dude, as always. Glad that you're feeling better. And that's it, I guess. Go freeze a little bit. Have yourself a good one, and I'll catch up with you on Friday, bud.
Yeah, buddy. That'll be fun.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you then.
Peace.